Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of the biggest bangers of the week. We have got ATK facing up against level 5 Lonely Men. And one thing for sure, it's going to be a crazy game. We do have a special guest who will be joining us on stream soon. Very special guest. Suits out, boys. I mean, I had to look dope and fresh for this matchup because this is going to be a good game. Got to dress up for the occasion. Dress up for the job you want, and I want to be a caster. Okay, so it's Neville versus the dudes with the dudes in red. That have got 3 titles under their name. But be careful with that because Nick, come on, Nick, you got that face. You scaring me, bro. I'm scared. Yeah, so aside from Bella in the back, I'll be introducing a special guest later on. It's been a long anticipated guest, specifically for this weekend, because it's I want to say it's my birthday weekend, but more along the lines that my birthday's on Monday. So this weekend I had a family member come up and visit me. And now I'm getting hydrated. Guys, I don't have much left. Please. The shrimp is gonna get that. I'm just gonna go get more water. I'll be right back then. I just feel this. Wait. Yeah, so you'll cross over there. We'll see you a little bit, but it's fine. Cross over. You can cross over. Cross over quickly. Well, I can't just like not. Okay. Well. Hey. Okay, thank you for keeping me hydrated. Now I've got water. It's no longer a Ross. But it's the healthier alternative. Some could say this is like a pre-birthday stream almost because it's like my birthday's not tomorrow, but I intend to do a proper birthday stream on that day. But we'll wait for all the peeps to get in here before we make any announcements and all that jazz. Let me just pop this up a bit. There we go. I'm no longer short. All right. Ooh, what is Penta Demon doing in here? Huh? Man is gonna be popping off today, is he not? Gonna be pogging. Definitely gonna be a good game. Everyone in chat, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys all have a good stay here. I have pancakes for anyone who's interested. All these people talk about the food that they had for supper, and I'm just thinking like I had my lovely chicken and pasta. This guy's having pancakes. But we are just waiting for the last bits and bobs to get in. So we are gonna have Red Raven is gonna be popping on the AD carry. So just getting in order. We are just waiting for one more member of ATK, then we should be up and running. But I hope all of you are doing well. I hope you always have had a very good weekend and are ready for the week to start. Because sure as hell I ain't. Because I know how much work I gotta do, and I know how annoying it's gonna be, but life goes on. The hard way. They're only for 5 minutes, Hard Rock. So, like, you ban it, I can't say the word for 5 minutes. That is the only, like, that's only the way it could be bad. It goes for 5 minutes. So don't stack them up, please, because I gotta keep a track on them. And I don't like keeping track of them, but, I've got some new songs that I found that I think boys and girls might enjoy just a little bit. And 10 times in a row. Oh gosh, that means like 5 times 10. That's about an hour of me not saying the word. Yeah. But man, are you really gonna commit to that, bro? Man really is committing to the grind of making sure I don't say ATK. I have a plan. Yeah, but don't. But be reasonable. Be reasonable, man. It was like you gotta understand that like I've got to say particular words, but if you ban like there's a word that you're gonna ban, please make sure I don't repeat it. All right. All right, yeah. So the ATK guys are all ready to go. Just waiting for the last tidbits of players to get into the game. Mm-mm. No. Boom, boom. Mm-mm. No. Apologize for the. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Gabby, for the follow. I really much appreciate all the follows. Thank you so much. It's supposed to pop up with like this thing. So I test the widget, but the widgets don't like work half the time. So like it's supposed to come up with it's supposed to do that, but it's not doing that. I don't know why. Like I fixed it like 4 times today and it just didn't work. And I'll send love to Bella as well. So this is there we go. We got Bella in the bed here. Yeah, Bella, she's gonna say hi. She's a good baby. She's come to say hi. But she's also like a little bit mad at me, to say the least. So everyone is getting it all in order. We have got Dashki who's made his way in. Did have some inverter issues, but that is just unfortunately what happens in South Africa. Thank you, Rennie 2020, for the follow as well. I'm gonna do this all manually whenever someone follows. So wait, yeah, there you go. I'll do it manually every time because everyone deserves the cool animation, and I just don't know why it's not playing automatically. It's a bit frustrating. I put so much work into that animation, it just did not work. Come on. And Bella has decided she wants to bath right now on stream. Thanks, Bella. That's very, very flattering for everyone to see. So I'm going to try and like do that. All right. Well, while we're all waiting here, I'm going to make sure that the game's all in order and all that jazz. So just got to switch the teams around because I made an educated guess on who would be on what side, and I was very wrong. So but Hard Rock, I'm warning you, if you use your points for anything other than like betting, I'm gonna fight you, man. I'm gonna fight you. So there we go. Stats all done. What a bunch of jokers we got here. Yeah, so Bella has decided it would be a good idea to keep cleaning herself continuously. We'll bring the special guest on end of the series. And then y'all can see. You may have spotted her walking across there, but if you didn't, you're gonna have to wait and see. You comfy? Okay. So now that everyone needs to get in order and get ready to go. Get into their positions. It's always nice when the teams line up in order. Like ATK, like they do. Very, very nice. Very nice for me. Makes my life a little easier. But we are always waiting for the 5 lonely men. It's gonna be. We're gonna probably try and maybe wait it out till 8. So I've got some. But we're gonna be listening to some new tunes. This was a song that came out earlier this week. Well, I mean earlier this like on Friday. And it's it's actually a song I've been vibing to way too hard recently. Sisters hearts and it would real exist. is what it is. I wish that I could forget. You took my world and turned it upside down. So high and ripped me off the ground. I wish that I could forget. The world and turned it upside down. High and ripped it off the ground. I wish that I could forget. Even me. Mr. Not Redeemed Pets for Bella. Hey, not coming in your hot. Okay. Bella, baby. Come here, kitty cat. Come, Bella. The audience has asked very nicely for you. So here is the baby. There's the baby. She is the real star of the stream. I said I could forget. Took my world and tipped it upside down. Got me so high and left me off the ground. Play Murder on My Mind. Let's get the hype going. Oh, thank you for the tip, Blue Buff. Okay, Murder on My Mind. It's that funk song, right? Is it murder in or murder on? So on. Oh, I know what song you're talking about. By Y.N.M. Miller, I think it's. I'm thinking of the funk song, but I got you. But thank you so much for the donation, for the $10. All right, I've got it up and coming. Oh no, this is the wrong song. Is it this one? I hope it's this one. Let me just check if I've got the right one. Oh, Murder In. Oh, yes. So, I know exactly which one you're talking about. I know I love that song. It's so hype. Okay, let's keep going. So. Hey, yo, Cypher, welcome. VIP has entered the chat, but we got some hype going out here. Dude, funk is just too hype, man. You gotta love funk music. Dup, 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 dup. I got a whole lot of funk that I can play for you. Like, funk is, I found the whole playlist on Spotify, and there's just so many good bangers on it. Like, there's the OG, I've got like some of the OG ones. Oh, excuse me. And then I've got some of the slightly less played ones, but I'll queue up a bunch of them. Margot X Brooks, when was the last time you gave him a wash? It's a her. Bella's a her. It's not a him. It's a she. She's my baby. The last time I attempted it, I almost lost an eye and an arm, so I don't know if I want to like attempt that again. This suit. Is it good or is it bad? It's my dad's old suit, actually. What time is the game starting? Oh, we should be in the clear now. Alright, so we are getting the all clear that everyone is ready to go. So I'm going to make sure I get the appropriate music on. So let's do that. Let's do that. And then let's remove. Okay, so remove from queue. No, we'll just get past them. Alright, alright. We pre-type the message. Okay. Roster is R, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we are going to be heading into Champ Select here for Game 1 between ATK and 5 Lonely Men. This is the rematch that we've all been waiting for. This is the finalists from last season, with Nibble taking the crown and ATK losing their dynasty to these 5 Lonely Men. But what's going to happen now with ATK? If they win this, they go straight through to the finals, well, the grand finals that we played around next week. And then if 5 Lonely Men lose, they drop to the lower bracket and they have to compete for their way back into the play-ins. Should definitely be interesting, as that Cogmore is going to be banned away. They're not going to be giving the Cogmore over to Clax anytime soon, but they are going to ban the Senna away from Red Raven. But there's one thing that they have left up, and let's see if there is going to be some heavy priority on it. I do feel like that could be the case. It is a very ADC-centric meta, but no, they go for the Aurelion Soul for Kanmi. He has been quite proficient on it, has played it in the past, so it's going to be pretty good for him here. Very good scaling, very good security in lane. Doesn't really need to worry about too much. Can kind of just farm the waves and just stack it up the souls, get the skies to send, and look for roams. What will ATK's answer be to this pick? Kanmi can only play A Soul and Victor Keck W. Lol. But that is going to be the Sejuani that is going to be picked up by ATK, not here. Going to opt for more of the tank engage. But but you're not wrong either, Kaz. Like, I've only seen him play Aurelion, and I've only seen him play. Well, I haven't even seen him play anything other than Aurelion, other than maybe that one time Victor. But then we are going to see the Ari lock in for Slayer. So it's going to be very mobile mage coming out there as Gemstone sends the love. Thank you so much for the love, Gemstone. Happy to have you here. My water is now running out. I need to go fill it up again. As Kanmi now will be locking up on there. Should be going to Pentademon in that top side. On staple pick in South African esports, especially for these higher up teams. They do like the priority which Ornn offers. And also with the change to the ADC items, there's a lot of priority onto getting these ADCs fed. And particularly with now Red Raven on the Caitlyn. Did not opt for the Aphelios this time around. And the Senate was taken away. So he's going to be saying something that he have not seen too much of him. Snooze Fest, tank tops. Well, maybe ATK have a plan up there, a plan for their next one. Maybe they're going to be picking something spicy to face up against that Ornn. Like I don't know, but they do have very priority on the Jinx. So that's mid, jungle, and ADC pick for ATK. Going to be putting some priority bans onto that support as well as that jungle pick for Dashki. But not really sure what could be prioritized there, as there is going to be the Lux ban. So not going to go with the Caitlyn Lux in the bot lane. Wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be priority on the Morgana ban as well. But there's going to be probably a lot of heavy support bans coming out. But no, there'll be actually the Aatrox being banned away from Clax. So he's not going to be seeing any of that fighting action in the top side. But what will we be seeing? What will we be seeing taken away from 5 Lonely Men in their last set of bans here? Is it going to be a support target ban? Are they going to get rid of the Morgana? No, they get rid of the Lilia in the jungle. Not going to give Dashki too much comfort. But then the immediate Lulu ban is going to be taken away. Lulu is going to be taken away. Sorry. Lulu's going to be banned away. So no Lulu Jinx. But Milio is very much open. But maybe they are trying to bait out the Milio. but don't know how much Unique has played of this. We have seen him once or twice on the Milio. It has been quite strong, been very good setting up clacks. But no, there'll be heavy priority on getting the Cassante. That's going to be Cassante on matchups. Very common top lane matchup. I tell you, I think this is the most common matchup ever. Like, Caitlyn, so on Cassante, Jinx, Xayah. But for once, it's not Xayah. It's always a plus side. But now, with what are we going to be seeing Tiltosaurus lock up here? With these last two picks going off at the same time, I'm going to be picking that support. Pentademon loves Cassante. We are going to see the Morgana, so that is kind of to be expected. There was the Lux Caitlyn was taken away, but Morgana Caitlyn has just as much pressure and just as much utility, which can very easily lock down any single target. So would not be surprised if we saw a cleanse possibility for Clax down the bot side. The Noble House of Nibble is here to show why we are champs. Brings so much to the team. Brings so much to the team, Kappa. Oops, what happened? Oh no, Dashki left. Alright, let's go back to full cam. Alright, so we're gonna get back to the situation soon, but so Kempton Park will be taking the place of Dashki. Because his inverter died, but we are just gonna get back. We're gonna wait for the picks to get back to where we were originally. So it shouldn't take too long. This was one of the quickest swaps I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so there's small delays, but we should be getting back in soon. And hopefully everyone gets into order. Alright, so just waiting for some more confirmation. And then, okay, so while we wait, let's get some music going. Just while they sort out their issue there. Alright, never mind, the issue has been resolved. This has not been resolved. Seems like it's a bit of a conundrum, but alright, let's just get some music going. We should be able to get back into game shortly. But so I got some new funk song that I found. It's by Moon Deity. It's called Blue Crystals. I think some of you might recognize some of the voice lines in it. Alright, they are just going to be doing their picks now relatively quickly. Hopefully they get their picks done and dusted, and so we can just quickly get into game here. Right. Alright, they are just gonna, well, they are entering that last set of picks. So I will take us over there quickly. But so it appears we might be getting a bit of a redraft. So completely fresh draft that's going to be coming out here. Bit of interesting call. But it does mean there are going to be particular bands that are going to be now targeted because they were strong picks. They were in the last initial draft. But yeah, so the Aurelian Soul is going to be banned away in place of the Victor. So they don't want to deal with that hard scaling. So they're just going to hand over Kanmi his Victor, rather. They're not going to they're not going to be looking at playing the Aurelian Soul. I mean, it was taken away. So could there be an entirely new draft for ATK, new priority on where everything is going to go? So there's going to be the Ari that is still probably going to be locked in for Slayer in the mid lane. We'll be able to get that very comfortably as there was no change in bans. Now, what will they still be priority into that bot lane, or will they priority be shifting more towards that Cassante pick? We're going to have to find out. As the Ornn is going to be hovered, and looks like they do want to pick up the Ornns. They are going to steal the Ornn away from 5 lonely men. As there's now a completely new draft, so completely new champions have all been picked up there. And it's definitely a bit of a change now. Ornn going into the hands of Jetlust. It's one of his personal pocket picks up here in the top lane. So hope he is able to do well on it there. But halfway through the picks, we will give you guys the predictions. So let's hopefully get some predictions coming out just now, shall we? But like we see, the Volibear is going to be picked up. Is probably going to be going into that jungle role. Maybe in the top lane. Would not be surprised, but Aphelios is going to be hovered. Is going to be picked up by Tiltosaurus for Mr. Red Raven. But I do believe that ATK will have an answer to this Aphelios. They have had an answer to it before, and it was a really, really solid pick there. But now there is going to be the Vi that is going to be hovered for Not, and it is going to be the pickup there. Very easy point and click CC to lock down that Aphelios. Nothing you can really do to stop the Vi. Ornn with the ornaments items can really help his team scale. With Ari, heavy mobility, can weave in and out of those team fights there. As now that Braum is going to be stolen away. No Braum with Aphelios in that bot side. But what could we be seeing taken away from ATK this time around? Their bot lane is yet to be picked up. But that is not going to be any Twitch action coming out for Clax. We'd not be surprised if we possibly saw a completely fresh support ban, or possibly even a jungle ban. But that actually is going to be the Morgana that is going to be taken away, and will not be pairing with the Aphelios anytime soon. But now final bans coming out for 5 lonely men. End of the final phase. I know it's taken a long time to get us into game, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. There's just logistical issues. So wait, it's a whole new draft now? Yeah. So, had to be a whole new fresh draft because they Nibble had to sub out a player at last minute. So, they had to do something completely fresh because they banned out to particularly target that player, but then that player didn't play. So, they had to completely reset their draft, which is fine. Because at least now they got to do it completely fresh. But Ezreal is going to be hovered. And that is going to be the Ezreal lock-in in the bot lane for Clax. It is a bit of an unfamiliar pick. I have not seen what Clax is capable on this Ezreal. But with some of these new items, possibly has a new build in mind. As a lot of AD items were changed there. But now Amumu going to be hovered. Could possibly be seeing that Amumu support. But I have my doubts on the Amumu support, as it could possibly just be Volibear top lane, as that Amumu will be locked in. We are going to get a bit more of a confirmation on where that Volibear is going to go. Is it going to go match the Ornn, or will it be in the jungle up against the Vi? We will be seeing shortly. So now 7 seconds. They're really keeping it late, as now that is going to be the Lulu lock-in. So that is Amumu in the jungle. And that does mean the Volibear is in that top side, as that is going to be Ashe Ezreal bot lane. Very high poke bot lane, very aggressive in this early game. Can really force their Aphelios behind, and can really give a little bit of a run for her money there. But that does mean it is prediction time, ladies and gentlemen, so be sure to get your points in. Wapow, wapow. Alright, and then now we're going to start the predictions. So who's going to take game 1? So... okay, and then NBL. All right, who takes game 1? It should be fine. I really hope it. Okay, so all right, the predictions all up, ladies and gentlemen. Please be sure to use your points wisely. Do not accidentally gamble away all your points on the one team, but be sure to make sure the boys know you are backing them here. As we are going to catch the 3-minute delay, so I'll take us over to the full cam real quickly, just so we can just kind of get a bit of a suss out on what we expect of these two team comps. for one, okay, so just hold on. All right, so for one, I do think that the Victor pick over the Aurelion Soul is very favorable to ATK, because the Aurelion Soul does scale really, really hard, infinitely scaling, and the longer the game goes, the harder it is to deal with him. But now, I'm just here to root against Hard Rock. Wow. Man is out for blood. Man is out for blood by Noir Dreamer. Welcome. But Aphelios Lulu, very common matchup in the bot lane. Very hyper scaly, and Lulu can protect Aphelios with his life, with their life. But we have seen in the past, Tilsaurus has been a bit trigger happy on the ultimate, or has not been able to use it too much at all. So I'm still very iffy on this Lulu pick, but if Raven does trust Tilsaurus, then I guess I trust it as well. And economy on his Victor still scales quite nicely, very good AoE, very good solid magic damage. But it does synergize well with the likes of the Amumu, who's going to be looking for the bandage, toss, engage. As we're going to see, thank you, Noir Dreamer, for the follow. I don't know why the follow thing is broken, so I'm going to give you a bit of a... I'm going to give you what it was supposed to be. So I'm very sorry. Can we... Okay, Hard Rock, can we not do this today? Please, I would like to say the word of the team. No, no! Hard Rock, stop. Stop. I have to be able to say the team, okay? Watch yourself. Watch yourself, okay? I'll come and get you. I'll come find you in Cape Town. I'll come and get you. In 10 minutes, you may... What a funny man. With what you're very funny, very hilarious. But now, for the Reds, the boys in red, they're on the red side. We're going to see Ornn for Jetlust, which is something he's very common on. He does like the Ornn, and it is the Ornn duty to just sit in hard scale. I created these rules. Yes, I did. So in all fairness, you are right. That is going to be the Vi going over to Not. Something we have seen him on a handful of times, especially in the past. Like up against, yeah, I think he has brought up against this exact team as well. So we should be seeing something pretty good from them. Ari for oh gosh, I almost said the word that I shouldn't have said. Ari for Slayer, gonna be a very cool, good pick for him. He has picked it as well before, had a lot of success with it, and has climbed to masters with this kind of pick. He's gonna be very mobile, gonna look for the engage. They're gonna go look for those charms to catch out that Aphelios, because if Aphelios and Victor die, it's gonna be a little bit harder for 5 Lonely Men to really catch anyone out there. As we are gonna likely be loading into game now, just gonna wait for everything to just load appropriately, because you know, right? You know how Riot Games goes. You know how they work. I need to get the app open so I can open everything properly. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're actually just going to be hopping straight in. So I'm just going to pop the pause real quick while... Okay, so just while I make some of the adjustments that I need to make. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is all done and dusted. I will now be taking us into game, ladies and gentlemen. ATK facing up against 5 Lonely Men. This is game 1. I'm going to fix the logos because it's bothering me. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Alright. We are going to see and then reorder the scoreboard. Okay, 5 Lonely Men, why didn't you just reorder the scoreboard for me? You make my life hard, man. Just make my life easy. But now, so cold start for Aphelios has gone for the Ghost Lethal Tempo rather than the Conqueror. So believes he's going to need more of that attack speed over that extra healing and extra damage. But we're seeing multiple invades. So invade the top side, but also invade the bot side for the red side. But no one was detected there. It looks like Hemterpark does want to go for a possible invade here. Aphelios is going to be looking for the reset, and Vi is going to be going into start at that red side, so we'll likely encounter the Volibear and the Amumu. Jetlust is not aware of this invade just yet. Victor also very much waiting for it, but there could be the possibility they are going to just go for a steal. They're not. They're going to go for a late invade here. Very delayed invade, and I do look like they could possibly go for Ari is already on the rotate. The minions will be there at the same time as top lane. But now we see Not is going to be getting ready to start there. Amumu is, they are walking in for the invade now. So there's going to be the E coming out from the volley bit, but Not and Jealous are going to have to be careful. They are going to get caught out. Vantage Toss is dropped there. Not does have the flash. To some Vantage Toss is not going to connect. So Not will be denied his red buff and will be forced to go and start on that bot side. And we'll have to even take a reset as well. So very aggressive start coming out from the 5 lonely men. But Slayer is sure to punish Karnmi for that roam. Well, Klax has already taken a bit of a chunk from Red Raven. Is using the Calibrum gun. Pretty good to just get that long range poke off. Well, Ash is desperate. They're trying to get that level 2. And looks like they are going to get that level 2. And Unique and Klax could possibly try and go for some extra push power here. Ornn gonna walk out of Pentademe. Pentademe has got this very high attack speed, lethal tempo build. And no flash is going to be used by Pentademon, as Ornn already did have to burn the flash to escape earlier. So that is going to be Ornn having to reset and go for that early TP. So 5 lane men really trying to get that early pressure on the map. Really don't want to give any of members of, or any of Red side any power, especially in this early game, where they are trying to derive a lot of their power. They want to try and get the Ashe and the Israel ahead, and while we see Vi has already gone for that immediate invade onto the Amumu. Does have the smite and is going to get that red buff, while Amumu is just going to be starting up the baby birds. The Raven using the gun very nicely, but Kentapok is actually going to be going for a level 2 gank. The Slayer will be a little bit wary. Gonna spot out Kempton, and it's going to just chunk him out a little bit there. But we do see Not as well as Unique are going to looking to be walking up into the jungle here, possibly looking for just to find this little sad mummy who has gone for that top side scuttle rather than the bot side one. It was just buff for buff traded, so both junglers had picked up their double buffs. And each of them are going to be starting a scuttle. So that is just a very easy trade between them. And that extra 200 gold is just going to be the gold that the Amumu has gotten from the camps. Vi is on level 3. The Amumu has also just got a beat level 4. But Raven doing a bit of damage over to Klax. But Unique trading very well back. Really making sure that they don't have any of that hair priority. But a lot of damage coming out from Klax onto Raven. Raven's gonna have to walk away. Does not have heal and does not have cleanse. So he went for the aggressive ghost summoner rather than a defensive one. Where Klax has gone for the cleanse, and that is a heal for Unique, so they've had both double defensive. Felios has got the Gravitum with, now he's got Gravitum with Infernum on the Felios guns. His Pentademon not taking really fortunate trades up against Ornn here. But that is going to look likely to be that AP Riftmaker Nash's Tooth Volley Bear. There's still a lot of damage coming out from Red Raven. He's going to be using the Inferno just trying to shove out waves. Does not allow Ezreal and Ashe that kind of under tower pressure. Still no kills so far in the first 5 minutes. Usually very bloody game with these two teams. But now Moon is going to be coming to the bot side. Tiltosaurus is walking up. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Pentademe also taking quite a lot of damage from Jet Lust there. And they're just going to be trading Grasp as well. A little bit more damage. So Pentademon showing a little bit of disrespect over to Jet Lust. But not really going in his favor. As Jet Lust will continue to keep the pressure up. And Pentademon will likely just go for that TP back. As Karnmi clearing out more control wards. All very vision oriented again. The Pentademon is being held under his tower there. And Jet Lust is really not letting him get a free back there. As the Ornn is going to do something, going to be able to knock up and get first blood? Jet Lust, are you kidding? My dude? Jet Lust picks up first blood for ATK. Pentademon getting a little bit too big in his boots. And did not expect that Ornn ultimate there. So, first blood over the Jet Lust, but Volibear is not a very happy bear anymore, as he is going to try and go for the chase. But not going to do much more there. but not, and will be in that top side, and Mumu will also be joining him. But, ooh, that is actually a bit of an interesting one from Panzer Demon. Alright, does get caught on the stun by the Victor, but you have to trade ultimates, so the Spirit Rush for the Victor ultimate there. Very much expected. As Ari will try and go for some more of those trades. And we'll be getting good trades over onto Kanmi and take the lead there. A bit of a criminal back coming out there from 5 Lonely Men, but there is also still gonna be the Nashor's Tooth Rush for the Volibear. And we are probably going to be seeing that Abyssal Mask, which is also going to be picked up. The new Abyssal Mask, which now is made up of the Negatron Cloak and the Kindle Gem. And is going to be... That's still a pretty decent item, I would imagine, into like magic damage champions in that top side, like the likes of Gwen, AV Volibear, and even the Mordekaiser. And also because Ornn does do a handful of magic damage as well, or mixed damage more like, but kind of works out. Now Kenzo Park wants to go for a fight here with the Volibear, but it's not really finding his opening. Still not getting his opening. Jetlust is going to get it with the bandage toss. Mumu does not have the ultimate, and it's just Jetlust is just going to have to walk right out of there. Going to proc some Brittle, and the tower dive is going to coming in hard. The slow is going to be quite detrimental as Kenzo Park barely lives because the Volibear disabled the tower. As now Slayer will get taken down there. But Vi is going to be there to answer in that top side, but that's going to force the flash out of the Volibear. So, a bit of a misplay in the mid lane for Slayer. Did have the flash, but tanked a little more than just one tower shot. And now that is even between these two teams here, as Raven is going to be going ham onto Unique. Unique does have to burn the heal. Red Raven is going to be going flashing in, does have the crescendo. But then the Wild Growth is going to be dropped, forcing Klax to flash. The Lulu is body blocking so hard for Red Raven. And that is a double kill for the Aphelios Lulu down in the spot side. Red Raven showing us what it's all about on this Aphelios. It is the champion he is very well known for. And you definitely have to show the necessary respect for it if you are to win the bot lane. So Lulu did have to use the Wild Growth there. The heal came out from Unique. But are we going to see the new build coming out from him here? Because I know it's the Chalice of Helia, I think it is. I can't remember. It's something of Helia. I love the item so much. We're gonna see that picked up with him as well as Imperial Mandate. Go for that more damage-orientated Ashe build with the new support items. Could be very meta for her nowadays. Maybe Unique knows something we don't and has made the appropriate changes. But Charm goes wide from Slayer. A lot of damage being thrown out with the Victor ultimate there. But not going to be enough. Try and see if we can bait Kanmi there. But Ashe is walking up mid-Kempton Park. Going to get caught out. Vi is ready to go. And he's going to do a lot of damage. Does have the cease and desist. Does look like they're going to commit for it. They are. The Ashe ulti comes out into the Ori Charm, into the Spirit Rush. And that is a very easy lockdown for ATK. And yes, I know I can say it now because it's been 10 minutes. Yeah, Mumu reported. So, Ari tries to go for that risky charm again, but Kanmi doing some extra damage there. Electrocute will be proccing for Slayer. Still a pretty even matchup here. And while this is all happening, we see Kempton Park going to that top side, but Unique and Not will be on that Dragon. Very good roam coming out from the Ashe. Able to try and solidify that kill and give a little bit more power to this Ahri, as the Abyssal Mask has already been built by the Ornn. Not is there. Red Raven going to be caught out. Wild Growth is available. Is going to get rooted and going to do a lot of damage there. Vi is there to answer. Vilius going to have to go for it. Is going to try and get the ultimate there. Klax is so low, but will get taken down. Unique's going to have to walk away, but Not will lock up the Aphelios. Still sorry, doesn't know where to go. Has got flash. Like going to be using their Penta Demon, going for a fight onto Jetlust, which will walk away. As we see, Not is going to be going in for that kill there, but will immediately get polymorphed. And Tiltosaurus is just doing what his name implies and tilting the enemy laner. But Raven able to pick up a kill there, or pick up 2 kills there, but that is a very big shutdown going over to the Vi. As we now see, they are going to be on the Rift Herald. So that is already a 2,000 gold lead for the 5 Lonely Men. While ATK are trying to find their footing in this game. Israel not having as much luck as they would have liked to, as the Abelis has already got the full shield bow. While Unique is going to be up in that top. He's going to go land ulti charm into the down. So much damage coming out from Ari and Unique. The Spirit Rush will be able to lock down Kanmi. Really, really well played coming out from the ATK support and mid lane. Now there's 2 kills for Ari. And that's not what you want to be seeing if you're Victor. Now Kentenbach's going to try and pick up some of this experience, some of these minions. But Slayer will lock down some tower plates. Very free for him. Definitely wants to try and pick up another one. He might be a little greedy in going for it, but wants to try and make sure. But doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it. As Red Raven will be hand-gifted some Krugs in the bot side. Going to be Kentenbach sacrificing a bit of his experience, bit of his damage there, but Red Raven and Tildosaurus are not walking up. They're going to be pushed under tower. Vi is going to be looking for an in-lane gank here. The Lulu does have the wild growth, as there is possibly going to be an engage here onto the Ezreal. Ezreal is going to hit by the bandage toss, doesn't E4 immediate. Goes Mummy into the bandage toss once again, but Vi is going to be locking up the Aphelios. Aphelios dropped the ultimate, has dropped the trap, is trying to get Red Raven, but they are all protecting this Aphelios. And he is now 5-1. And this is very scary. 5 kills to an Aphelios, especially Red Raven. Now he's dead, what you'll be seeing is that Slayer is going to be caught up by the Victor ultimate there, but there's going to be the tower die coming out from Penta Demon, going to be flashing out a tower there, and then Penta's going to get knocked up. Oh my goodness, this is going to happen! The Ornhorn will not lock down the volley, but as barely survives with the shield. Really good effort there coming out from Jetla, so Penta Demon coming in hot, and then Ezreal coming in with the ultimate to lock down the volley bear. The Siltosaurus is going to come in to back up Kanmi. If you want to go for the tower dive, and we'll land the charm. But still a bit of a reset there, and Aphelios. Oh my goodness, Aphelios. Are we gonna have a talk about how strong Red Raven is right now? He's got basically he's got a 1.5 full items already. He's not going for the mythic first. He's going for the Shield Bow Bloodthirster, which just a lot of healing. In all retrospect, doesn't have the same strength as the mythic item, so not going to be nearly as scary. So curious to see what kind of item he's going to go for into this matchup. As Unique is going to still be going for that Imperial Mandate first. Or could still... No, he is going to go for the Helia. It is the Helia. That's what he's going for. His Helia is built out of the Bandle class mirror as well as the Fiendish Codex. Oh, no, wait. No, it's not. I'm stupid. It's not built out of Fiendish Codex. That's what he's building Imperial Mandate first, and then he's going to try and figure out what he's going to build from there onwards. His Unique waiting around does have the Crystal Arrow. He's going to get by hopping over. I'm going to try and see if they can maybe lock down the Victor, but there's going to be a ward that is going to spot out not, so Victor will just be making sure his presence is known. Very, very close one there. But Klax has got the Essence Reaver, so is catching up a little bit in terms of gold. But not really the place you want to be in if you're Ezreal. You really want to be able to churn out that poke and prevent any of that scaling. But Phineas already has a BF sword with a full shield bow. Man is doing way too much damage. The charm connects from Slayer. A lot of bursts coming out of the Ahri. And Kanmi drops the ult in return. But now that is a very crucial burst, not available to the Victor. And a bit of a plus going over to ATK. As there now is going to be some heavy priority for that dragon. So Vi and Unique are going to be heading down there now. Unique does have that Imperial Mandate already, so gonna be able to get that extra poke off. As Kentenbach is going to be heading into that bot side. And it does look like they want to do the 3 versus 3. These two junglers, very not aware of each other's presence just yet. Not is just chilling there. I messed up something with the camera. Oh, my bad. Hard right before for jinxing it. As you know, we're going to see Kentenbach waiting, but so is not. This is going to be a very top secret 3v3, but they are going to spot out Kentenbach there, and that's going to be a immediate flash for Aphelios. And that is not going to be the engage there. The Vi is going to back off. Really good use of the vision from Unique there. Was able to spot out the Amumu. And a lot of damage. Ooh, big damage going out from the Ezreal. But now we got to be careful. The Amumu is not going to be spotted. Ash does not have the E available. We'll use the W there, just try and get some more poke there. But Unique really good at the side steps. Really good angles there. But Kansas Park is going to be starting up the Dragon. Unique is going to try and drop a W over there. Not going to get any free vision. Economy also going to be walking down. Vi is on the blue buff. This looks like it could be a possible fight breaking out. That's 1,300, 1,200. Not going to go for it. We are going to see the TP. That is going to be the massive ultra going on from Ezreal. The Ori is going to go in for the TP. Not is going to try and go for the fight there. Pentademon comes with the TP as it does have flash. Will be forced to flash over the wall. But now we see Jetless is making his way into mid lane. Nibble don't want to pick this fight, but ATK seemingly very keen to try and push it out. But Ari has no teleport now. Ornn is going to just walk up back to that top lane. And still, plenty of pressure available to 5 Lonely Men as they lead the gold with 2,000. They have a gold lead of 2,000. Sorry, my bad. But so ATK's spotlights are quite low to say the least, but Klax and Unique do have a bit more pressure with that extra poke. The mandate has kind of turned the tables between the Lulu and the Aphelios. So the W is a little bit lot more spammable as you put more points into the Ashe, but the Lulu also got that Moonstone to keep her alive. And then that's going to be Rift Herald, also picked up for 5 Lonely Men. That is going to be Mumu and the Volley Bear locking that in, with it being handed over graciously to the Volley Bear. As he is also going for the Nashes, and he's looking like he's trying to build that Rift Maker. Hasn't even built boots. Man doesn't care, doesn't need boots. He's just the Volley Bear, I guess. And now Klax is going to be, Klax and Unique are going to be pressuring this tower. It's going to be not outside. Ash, oh, connects the Red Raven. The ulti coming out, so much burst. We're going to see Slayer is going to be there as well. They really want to shut down Red Raven, and they do. That is 2 kills going over to ATK. Red Raven not picking up a single one. Very well executed 4-man dive from ATK. They do know what the win condition is for 5 Lonely Men, and they are not going to give it up for free. As now Jetless will be just letting the Herald go for its charge. And, doing a lot of damage, depends on even after that tower tank, but the massive commit over to the Aphelios is necessary. It may seem like much for some people, but the Aphelios is, especially in the hands of this man here. You don't want to give this man Aphelios. It's like Aphelios or Senna. It's like you gotta pick the lesser of 2 evils, and you can't really just give him both for free. You have to take at least one of them away, and then banning 2 of them away does give him a bit of an ego boost that he's the target ban. And then you open up the likes of the Victor or the Radiant Soul, or even the like a lot of the jungle picks as well for Kenton Park. The Klax doing a lot of damage there. And the Ornhorn, Ash into Ornhorn, into the Ezreal auto. My gosh, that is so much burst. The wild growth was not available. So ATK are able to pick that up. Do get the knock-up on the Siltosaurus. Vi is going to be there. They are going to lock down 1. As now we're going to see Kenton Park is going to get hit with the massive Curse of Sand Mummy. Not going to have to walk away. Will not make it out alive. Not tries to pick up at least 1. Slayer is going to go for the Spirit Rush and will be able to get that trade kill there. As that is currently going to be 3 for 1 for ATK. They push down this mid-tier 2 and really have made a solid push into the mid lane. Coin Red Raven special, that's a rough one. Coin flip, red Raven confirmed. Yeah, it's the Red Raven special as Slayer, as we got Strange talking about here. But Pentademon is going to be pushing in hot with that Volley Bear. Is the strength which the AV Volley Bear does have. It has a lot of tower pushing potential. Wait, did Red Raven read the patch notes? It's the source of my high blood pressure. He can't read, bro. Yo, Raven, it's lucky Raven's not here. Thank you to Sir for the follow that happened earlier. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know I didn't catch it, but glad to have you here. I really hope Red Raven has read them. He does know that that is no longer a mythic, that he has to build a new mythic now. But it does seem like this is going to be the Baron startup for 5 Lonely Men. It is 5 versus 5. The ulti is available. And it seems like they are going to pressure 5 Lonely Men off the Baron. They do have a lot of poke and a lot of extra range, so don't need to worry about getting too close to the likes of the Mumu or the Volley Bear. And are just going to try and push down mid. They've got... The only towers they already haven't pushed out is that top side, so they could be looking to pressure that before they go for Baron. Moo. Also going to be hopping over there. They do spot their Moo on the wolves. Volibear is going to be there too. The knock-up not going to connect. Slayer is going to try another charm. Is going to connect on the Moo. The Vanish goes wide. A lot of damage coming out from the Ahri. But very glad to have you, Mr. Hydra Brothers. Thank you so much for joining. I know the match should have started earlier, but we still got a probably very solid team by coming out here. 5 Lonely Men have got good setup. Kensong is in the back line. Ornn does have the Call of the Forge God. The Phoenix is going to try and land over it, but oh my goodness. The Moonlight does not connect, and that does give the go-ahead for ATK. They do drop the Ornn. The Volibear gets hit by the ulti, begins by the Wild Growth. It's going to be running away. Kensong is going to Kensong is getting shut down by Unique, but then that also Ash is going to be able to pick up the free kill. Aphelios is going to lock down one. Array going to see Ezreal eating over the wall, but is going to get 2 shot downs for Red Raven. Bit of a misplay from ATK. They're trying to take down Red Raven, but he's still alive. He lives. Picks up 3 kills. Oh my goodness, Red Raven. Red things go faster, don't you know, Kappa? But Vi is going to go for that flash kill there onto the Volibear. We'll be able to lock down Pentademon. But 5 Lonely Men. They put all their eggs in this Aphelios basket, and they sure are reaping the rewards. And now Raven, very, very strong. Going to be sitting with a little bit more money in the bank. Sitting 2.8k. He's already got 2 items. What do you think he's going to buy? I am very curious to see what this man's going to buy. Like, there's no way he doesn't just buy, like, a full, like, Infinity Edge or Navori or something. I don't know, bro. But he buys all these big the BF sword items, the Noon Quiver items, very strong items. Well, Tiltosaurus, just there to keep him alive. But we do see the Bandle Glass Mirror. Another Bandle Glass Mirror is going to be picked up. So it's going to likely be the Chalice of Helia. The no Mythic build challenge incoming on Aphelios. At least Infinity will be a Mythic XD. I mean, yeah, fair enough. At least he'll be able to pick up one. I think Gales will be the player, but I'm no Aphelios expert. As, man's you're coming in clutch there, Strange. That is going to be the Gale Force pickup for Red Raven. Has gone for more of that safety. So really good safety coming out there. ATK are trying to pick a fight here. There is a ward. It's going to spot Clack. It's going to spot them all there. Ash Arrow comes out, but does not connect, as that is going to the immediate Gale Force being used. So Ash Arrow is going to be tradable Gale Force, but that Ash Arrow is on a very short cooldown. I don't even know if it doesn't give a shield anymore. I don't know if it gives a shield anymore, if I'm honest. Like that, the Red Bloodthirst doesn't give a shield anymore. The shield is purely from Overheal and from the Lulu. So it's just because now the passive on Infinity Edge, the passive on Bloodthirst has changed. So let's hope. So it's well above 50% health, gain additional 10 attack damage. We see Pentademon was trying to go a bit greedy there, but we'll get caught up at ATK. There's gonna be a lot of Crystal Ultimates drop there. If it was Gale, if it was first time Gale Force, I would agree, but at this point the IE is just more efficient. And the ATK do lock down the Volibear. They did have to use the Ahri as well as the Ornn ultimate there. Ash Arrow coming out will connect onto Tiltosaurus. A lot of damage can be dropped there, but that's going to be the immediate synthesis onto the Lulu, who will use Wild Growth on himself, not in the middle of so many people. Jetlust gonna lock down the Ornn there. Kentafon fighting 2 versus 1. But that's going to be a very easy 2 versus 1 for ATK as Slayer and Klax cut it out. Red Raven's going to lock down Ahri, and Khan's going to pick up a kill there, but Red Raven does not land the Moonlight Vigil, and Slayer is running for his life. Red Raven has got so much healing. Like, it's so ridiculous. There needs to be anti-heal picked up, and needs to be soon. And Slayer is going to go for the charm, going to drop us some damage, going to get caught in the gravity field. So we'll have the Spirit Rush in time. So that is going to be the ace for 5 Lonely Men. And Spirit Rush was just not in time, and the Leandri's Bird did take down Slayer. Victor Battlefield Control is so sexy. When he gets Hurricane, he'll be a team fight machine. And Volibear and Ornn are going to start this dragon here. We do see the Merc trades has been already picked up by Red Raven. He does know he is the main target, but this Ezreal build is one of the newer ones we have been seeing. With a Yomu's Mythic. Gives a little bit more of the movement speed and grants extra attack damage. So pretty solid item here in mind. If any of you do want to read it again, please do let me know. I'll hover over any of the items if you want to see what their changes were. The first ornament is already picked up for Jetlust level 14 here. So is going to be slowly but surely giving the Mythics over to the rest of his team there. Playing it very safe. Red Raven, he needs to not be the frontal force here. If he plays too far forward, he is going to take the full brunt of an Ashe arrow as well as a Vi ulti. So very, very much relying on Raven there. Now Raven doesn't like to build attack speed even on boots, loves defense boots. Ooh, interesting. I mean, Aphelios, you do get a lot of attack speed anyway from your passive, and like your attack speed, and because he went for the lethal tempo, he doesn't really need the attack speed, so just wait for that just raw output. But it does look like they want to attempt the Baron again. Slayer is going to be bot side, does have the Banshees already, but they are going to be attempting the Baron. The Ashe arrow, the Ashe will try and reveal this here. Is going to drop a ward. Ezreal is going to be there. TP is coming in from the Ahri. Unique is going to caught out. We're going to be seeing the double TP. The Ornhorn is going to be summoned. There's going to be the Baron picked up by 500 men. 2-man Kosa Mummy. When he gets done, gets caught out there. Not is on Red Raven, but Raven's doing so much. He has the Crescendum, and Crescendum locks down the Vi, and he is going to go hot in the chase. Does have the Ghost. Does have the Calibrum now. Gets hit by the Charm, but is going to looks like he really does want to continue this here. But is not going to be able to keep up, as that is going to be once again 5 lonely men picking up the Baron, locking down the jungler. Not able to get onto Red Raven in time. The healing is just too much, and there is still no anti-heal that has been picked up to deal with Red Raven. They feel like they can burst him. He is just out healing this Vi. He's out healing everyone. He knows full well the Vi is going to be on top of him, and he's the Crescendum, which works better at close range. Ashe arrow is going to connect onto the Victor there, into the roots, into the stun. But that Victor does go gold, and Jetlight takes a lot of damage there. But Ezreal is going to hit 3. ATK are on the chase, as the Charm is not going to connect. Vi does try and get onto the Red Raven, but not going to be able to get that cease and desist, as it's just not off cooldown. As now Kemp's marked it so that dragons has 3 dragons for 5 lonely men and 1 for ATK. Bit of very, very rough situation for them right now, as they're really trying to play around this draft here with the amount of peel that there is available to the Aphelios. It's really, really concerning. Like Aphelios, for one, like he's got the Lulu who's going to be permanently peeling for him. He's got the Victor who's got the gravity field, so it's going to be really, really easy to just lock down anyone who's going in. The movement with the Sad Mummy and the Volley Bear can't just go go ham and take down Ezreal or take down the Ashe. But ornaments coming out. First 2 have been handed over. The Eternal Winter as well as Yomu's Wake. Ashe does connect, does land onto the Victor. Victor is not going anywhere. Gets caught in the knock-up. E4 does go gold. The Mettlestate is going to it's going to be able to drop the Wild Growth, and will actually get the trade kill onto Klax there. As Tiltosaurus able to get the Wild Growth up over the wall there. Very interesting call. While the Volibear is in the bot side, he's going to be pushing, but now Jetlass is going to be walking into Kempton Park. He's going to get hit by the knockup. He's going to walk forward. See, Red Raven's going to hit with the cease and desist, but he's got so much people healing him and shielding him, and there is no stopping Red Raven. He is just going to be absolutely massacring ATK's front line and back line with these items. Runon's coming in hot. It's going to be massive in these team fights. And Tiltosaurus is going to go for the flash forward onto Unique here. Just going to try and buy time. But Red Raven will lock that Ashe down. And Kempton Park is chasing down Jetlust here. But Volibear is just ending the game here. He's going to have to flash out of the Nexus there. But Ezra will pick up the trade kill, as now Jetlass is going to fight onto the Mumu once again. Very likely the Mumu is going to pick this up. Yeah, it's going to come lockdown 1. Red Raven healing so much. As the Infernum Severum, he is absolutely just deleting the side of ATK. He is shredding through that Nexus. But we see there's going to be a lot of hurrah coming out from ATK. Red Raven not going to be able to do enough, as ATK defend their base once more. Red Raven gets taken down. Klax picks up 1,000 gold and does lock in those 4 items, with the Prowler's Claw now being picked up. We were in for a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be quite an intense game here. Alright, we do seem like it's going to just slow down just that tiny bit. Well, This is soul point coming up for the 5 lonely men, but ATK do have the opportunity now to play for the steal. The horn item ornaments have come out, and there's a lot more damage to go around. That gold lead is not as big as it dictates. Where on the other hand, it's looking like it's ATK's comeback angle. They have got the capability of picking out Raven. If Raven does get caught out without the Lulu, does get caught out without the Gale Force, it is going to be GG. There is not much more damage aside from the Victor. The Victor is much easier to shut down. Does not have any excessively high amounts of lifesteal. Excuse me. I need to get more water. I really should get more water. But now we see it once again. 5 men are going to be trying to push into the base. They are going to try and go for an end here. They are trying to go for the raw 5v5. But if Raven gets caught out, it is GG as the move does go in. Does try to lock down Stack. Stack does not get caught out. Israel does get the ulti out. Does land on 3 by. The ulti's connecting onto their failures. Red Raven's healing so much with the redemption. But that is going to be Ari trading it out. ATK trying to hold it down, but Pentademon goes for the end, as that is first game. It's going over to 5 lonely men. Bit of an interesting one, I will say so myself, ladies and gentlemen. It was looking good near the end there for ATK. They were looking like they were picking up a victory there, but then unfortunately the volley bear just backdoors, does his thing. Very hard to deal with a full AP attack speed volley bear. But as we take a quick look at the graphs just before we head back. But gold lead, but Red Raven doing the damage. Ezreal churning out a lot of damage as well. So it is very much the ADC meta, and I will be handing out those points shortly. Okay, so my computer had like a minor freeze. I do apologize, but GG, well played over to 5 lonely men. Alright, so we will be giving over those points there to ladies and gentlemen. So that is going to be handing them over to the peeps over at Nibble. But now let's go back here while they all just get back into lobby now. So sides are going to be switched. So that means 5 lonely men will be now onto the blues, onto the red side, while ATK are going to be on the blue. So they are looking to try and take away some of these comfort picks. And what I do think is going to change is the priority in their bans. I am very inclined to think that this is going to be a double ADC, possibly triple ADC ban here. ATK draft was halfway between team fighting and split pushing, but doing both worse. Okay, fair enough. I can't say I really got too much of a read. I like the Vi pick, especially trying to lock down the folios, but it was just very... Oh, I need to hop over back. Did make it a little bit easier to try and catch the failures, but again, Vi was able to get there, but then the rest of the team really was not able to follow up. It's very hard for them to follow up on the Vi engage, because Vi can just fly through an entire team, but the other people really can't do that. So I do see there's a bit of the chat's kind of just died. I don't know why. So... Alright, so I don't know why chat has died, but I'm trying to fix it. Alright, so close. So chat should be working now. If it's not, I will fix it next round. But either they need to draft something like a Jax top, or better skate ADC like a Jinx or a Xayah. I mean, they did draft that in the first game, but then they changed it immediately. So I think they do look to try and change that up. I'm just trying to still figure out why the chat's just not working, man. Alright, so... Okay, so... I'm just trying to see why it's not working. Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's broken like this. Close. And now let's revert that back. So then let's go close. There you go. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll fix itself. But we've got the ready from me. We've got the ready from 5 Lonely Men. Just waiting on ATK to give us the all clear. All right. So it looks like we are going to be hopping in, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be into game 2 between ATK and 5 Lonely Men. It is going to be quite a doozy of a game. And I do think there is going to be a shift in the ban priority, as that is Senna is going to immediately be taken away from Red Raven. Not going to be given that kind of scaling. That is going to be the Wukong, which is also going to be banned away from Not. Respect ban there. Are we going to see the Aphelios ban, or do ATK have something else in mind? They do have first pick, so would not be surprised if they have something special up their sleeves. I don't know particularly how well Klax has picked up the Aphelios, so we'll have to see what their priority will be. But last couple of seconds coming over, as that is going to be the Aphelios. So they are going to be double banning Red Raven. They are going to force him off his 2 main carries and onto something completely different. Hey, Bella! The kitty has come to say hi. Bella! I love you. And then the Karthus is going to be banned from Slayer, as well as Klax. Both like playing the Karthus. Very strong champion at the moment, especially with these items. And then the Lulu. So they really do have it out for Red Raven and Tiltosaurus there. And they're very confident that they can face up against the likes of Victor or an Aurelion Sol. Victor was not really the issue. The issue purely was that bot lane. And I think now that they know Red Raven is not going to be on anything super, super comfortable, he is going to be on something much weaker. But then that is Cogmore now taking away from Klax. Is what is going to be the priority. Is the Ornn going to be picked up first? But no, it's actually going to be the Maokai that's going to be locked in for Not. Very good team fight engaged jungler. Very tanky jungler. Very solid all round. Very good pick coming out there. As what will be the answer to that? All right, okay, so now we are get that Ornn is going to be picked up in the top side for Panther Demon. All right, so then with that, we are going to see the Victor going to be in the hands of Khan Mi again. Can't say I'm surprised, as that is going to be it was not a bad matchup for Slayer, but that is going to be now the Jinx picked up for Klax. So I think they're listening to you in chat. I think they're definitely listening to what you have to say, chat. But what are they going to be prioritizing with the Jinx? Are they going to be putting the Milio with it? I would not be surprised if we saw a Milio pick, or even maybe a Janna. But I know it's not your kind of unique style, but it's going to be Braum. So they took the Braum away from Tiltosaurus. He does like playing the Braum. So instead of banning it, they are going to take it away for themselves and are going to use it to protect this Jinx. Victor is such a solid enabler for hyper carries. I mean, he can be. I didn't really have too much of an issue with him in a solo state. I'm just really concerned that the chat's not working and everything's not working. I need to like reconnect everything before my computer explodes. But now that is going to be the Volibear once again. So that's probably going to be Volibear in the jungle, and that's going to be all on the top side. So no Volibear for Pentademon, but that is going to be the Volibear going over to Kempton Park. As the Archrox will be taken away from Jetlust. Morgana going to be banned away from Tiltosaurus. They really are going to make sure this is a five-man bot lane ban. And then finally, are we going to see there be a Caitlyn? Okay, Braum means full-on engagement for ATK. I expect hard team fighting mid-top. Otherwise, Braum is going to bait themselves. I do agree with you. I'm curious to see what the answer is going to be there. But now, final ban is going to be the Varus. So, really are forcing Red Raven's hand here. The Lux Caitlyn is open. I mean, Lux Caitlyn is open. So, it wouldn't be. So, if Raven does lock in the Caitlyn, or the Lux is locked in, it could be trigger an immediate response and be putting Slayer on the Lux mid. Kai's such an OP tier this patch, so I hope Red Raven picks it up. Yeah, I've been playing some of it myself. I've had some good luck in my ranked games, but does not look like he's going to go for it. Looks like he's going to go for the Caitlyn still. My cat, she is demanding attention, so I will be just picking her up in for a second. Come on, Bells. You are sitting here. I know you are cold, but you can sit here now and watch the game with me. But what is going to be picked up here? This is now the mid lane and the mid lane and going to be the top lane. So there's now going to be Ziggs picked up for Slayer. And then there's going to be Cassante that's going to be hovered. Is Jetless going to be giving us the Cassante? No. Could be giving us the Scion. Let's go ATK. Hey, welcome Laroxy. Welcome to the chat. Kai'Sa against Maokai Braum is suicide. The short range makes it difficult to match up. Otherwise, I would agree. But then now it's going to be the Scion Ziggs going to be locked in. So there's going to be Scion into the top side. Ziggs in mid lane for Slayer. So I don't know if that really is the comp that we were expecting, Mr. Hyde. But it does look like this is the one that ATK are going to be going for. And Caitlyn Lux, as expected. As Yuko are now in check, go ATK, go. Hey, we got the Yuko peeps in here. But now Volibear is going to be going into the jungle. There's going to be Caitlyn Lux bot lane. Very dynamic duo with that root. But hopefully the Braum Jinx will be able to deny a lot of that. And hopefully I'll be able to try and fix my overlay relatively soon. So Storm Razor, Rage Blade, Nash's gives 3 upgrades. And you can choose AP or AD. So if he wants the long range obvious snipe, you can still add a QE upgrade. ATK comp much more well-rounded. I like it. Ziggs is iffy, but makes sense from a wave clear perspective. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a much more solid team fight that they put together. But we are going to get the predictions out. So let's try and get the game 2 predictions out, ladies and gentlemen. So 9 seconds, and then I will take us over. So okay, so there you go. So I'll take us over there. Bella is going to be trying to get my attention. So, Bella, baby. Hey, Papa. Hey, Papa. Hi. Hey, hello. Hello, baby. All right. So, Hero, I don't argue with her damage ability, but she's not going to be able to get up damage off against this ATK lineup. Hero Void. Hey, welcome Void. Welcome. See, we got everybody out here back in their teams. But Bella, yeah, she has come to just pop on by. She was just in the area, but it seems like she does want to go now. She was bothering me a lot, and now she's no longer bothering me because she wants to go sleep, I think. Nice suit, Justin. Aww. Oh, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. So it's Bella. So it's like you know, like Italian word, like it's Italian beautiful. So like Gabriella Bella. So it's like Gabriella's beautiful kind of thing. That's kind of what we went. That's what kind of we went for me now, because she was very beautiful, and we wanted something to kind of follow that through. And it did, and it was definitely quite a lot of fun. Alright, so against the previous ATK comp, she would have been a god tier, because no point and click outside of Vi, which wouldn't be good enough to deal with Kai'Sa. Cute. Okay, deserve, eh? The suit works, but this is more to try and dress up for the job occasion. I like dressing up for the job. I like dressing up to be the caster. But it's very nice to see the amount of support that has come out here for everyone. And I really do hope that we get some more good League of Legends. No, actually, let's get music up. Mitch. Justin looking snazzy. Oh, you're flattering me out here. I'm so flattered. And we are all here for Bella. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta do that, man. Justin, more like Rizton. Arctic Monkeys plus suited vibes. Multiple missed calls and your message, your reply. Why'd you only come when you're high? Why'd you only come when you're high? Summer's darkness, in the same shite. Okay, so let's fix this quickly. I don't know why. So close. All right, there we go. That's fixed. In right decisions is a great idea. It's 3 in the morning, and I'm trying to change your mind. Paint you multiple missed calls into my message, your reply. Why'd you only call me when you're high? You're high. Why'd you only call me when you're high? I mean, Arctic Monkey still definitely just works. Alright. As much as I know we are all enjoying the vibes, we're all enjoying some of our good Arctic Monkeys out here, ladies and gentlemen, but it is going to be the real reason why we are here, and that is going to be game 2 between... Oh gosh, I just need to find the right screen. There's the screen. There you go. I want the bouncy ball lyrics overrated next time with the music. I want the bouncy ball lyrics overlay next time with the music. All right, I'll be sure to do that. I'll be sure to do that. I'll do my best.
Welcome to Summoner's
I promise.
Rift.
Academics 4 a.m. All right, I'll give that a play. I'll definitely give that a play once we go on to break here. But we are here for some more League of Legends, as there is going to be more invade action for the 5 lonely men. As Slayer sidesteps like an absolute Chad. But once again, no success, no successful invades from either side here. This Klax also does opt for the cleanse this time around, which is a very smart move there. But Jetla's going for that shield, doing a bit of damage over to Kenton Park, but that is going to be really traded over. As now, Not is going to be starting the bot side. We got Santa Brom for unique, possibly the best Brom skin in the game, without a doubt. We have got press the attack while they bear first strike for the Victor. We've got fleet footwork for Caitlyn. We got nothing more interesting. The Guardian for unique, and then instead of the phase rush or the phase rush of first strike for Not, it is going to be the aftershock. So it's really opting for that lane safety there. So no, probably not going to see too many conundrums here. Both teams really just want to kind of scale. Well, Jinx is going to be the hyper carry here. So if Klax is able to build that lead, he will make an absolute mess out of the Caitlyn's life here. But Tommy taking a lot of damage already early into this trade. Klax using the rocket very well to go for those trades. But everyone is really pushing for that level 2, but still sort of taking quite a lot of damage. What's Caitlyn's win percentage in this tournament? Because every time I see her, she loses new patch. I don't see her fix her shortcomings. I mean, I do have to agree. We haven't seen too much success on the Caitlyn. Only have been seeing a handful of people play the Caitlyn very successfully. As could see Tiltsaurus go for the engage. So it's going to be the Maokai. He's going to go for that auto forward. That is going to be no flash onto Tiltsaurus. Tiltsaurus is going to flash away. Jinx going to get the auto, but that is not going to be a very live Lux. As Maokai picks up that kill there onto the Lux. Flashes out, coming out from Tiltsaurus as well as the heal. So Caitlyn not in her best spot. Only one Caitlyn has... Oh, but the flash forward! My god, Red Raven overestimating. Really did not show respect for that Maokai as the immediate return flash comes out for Not, and that is a double kill on the bot lane for ATK. Very misaligned play coming out from them, I could say. So really good one from ATK, able to punish Red Raven a bit more. Red Raven now no longer on that comfort of the Ephetos, but now Sion has been quite a lot of damage to Pentademon, and he's going to have to back away. But Not really up the ante there with that fight. His Slayer is also just being a bit annoying over to the Victor. I don't know, but Victor went like not the nicest skin in the world. Is that prototype Victor or is that X-Tag Victor? Both of them look terrific in their splash arts, just by the way.
Brilliant.
As now, what are we going to see? So Kanmi It's going to take a bit more poke, but Unique now is going to try and go for some early game roam. He's actually going to catch the Volley Bear here. Volley Bear is going to try and run, going to try and lock down Ziggs, but not going to get there. We'll get the slow. As the roam from Unique does save Slayer. Does further deny any more plays coming out 5 Lonely Men. As ATK have pulled out all the stops here. Not is knotting already. Not is the Spanish Inquisition because no one in bot expected him Kappa. But now they see Benzedium did go for the flash forward as Not does make his way volley once again. Not going to use the Q there. He's just going to knock him back and hand that kill over to Jetlust as that is 3-0 for ATK already. The priority changing significantly. Really good plays coming out from Notcha, making his plays around the map, really putting his influence where it needs to be and setting up his lanes for greatness there. As Raven is trying to get those those early traps under the tower. Very big minion wave for Klax, but he's going to have to try and weave out some of these Lux autos there as Braum will be blocking the Lux E. But a lot of, oh my goodness, the Unique going in forward. But Klax is not going to look for that follow-up, just wants some of the minions. Is falling about 4 minions behind, but does have 2 assists. Very comfortable for them. Just going to use that extra rocket range just to try and pick up as many of the minions as possible. While Red Raven is now going to try and go for some more trades there, but it's going to get hit by the Braum passive. And again, now we see Kami is going to be kiting towards the jungler. And Slayer is going to be rather just hold the wave. While Jetlust doing what Jetlust does best on Zion and just farming. And beating Benzedemon in trades, apparently. But I just wanted to just a quick shout out to everyone in chat. Thanks to everyone who's watching, all who's chilling here. Hope you're all enjoying the sick gameplay. We are looking, if the way that this game is so far going this early game, we could possibly be seeing that game 3. I don't know if it's going to be played tonight or if they are going to get sub at Zion. He's going to go for the engage on the Pen team. A lot of damage going from Zion. Has no flash. Jet now picking that solo kill up onto that Ornn. And again, Block is forced to flash. We see that his Braum wants to look for the engage with the Maokai. And Lux and Caitlyn are going to be sitting ducks here. Only Raven has the flash, has the ghost. But now Tilsaurus has nowhere to go. Does not have the flash. They are just going to try and lock down Tilsaurus. He has nowhere to go. Tilsaurus is going to be a relatively free kill there. And is going to be... Whoop, they're just playing with his food. Their food, really. And Not is going to be yoinking that kill away. Their 5 Lumen need to destroy bot early or they're going to come use this very quickly. Cheese Bomb is scary if behind. They're terrifying when equal or ahead. Looks like, oh, Red Raven's going to get hit by the zap, hit by the passive burn. But is going to be forced to flash. Does have the ghost. But ATK are meaning business this series and they are currently 5-0. And this is looking very scary for them. As Kanmi gonna do what Kanmi does best. And that is try and just farm and scale. Like Victors have a lot of mid to late game pressure, especially with the gravity field. But the Ziggs will be able to shred through those towers if left unchecked. And a lot of damage coming out there, but there's going to be the ulti dream drop there by Khan. But not going to be able to do too much. I definitely need to go get water, but Caitlyn has picked up the BF sword already. As we have that raw damage. As Wapow, we get a bit of a Wapow grasp action coming out hot. And Benzedemon getting the bonk knock up. And but nope, just gonna be chilling there. Has opted also for the tier, so it could be looking to build that Fuel Winter, but Kenton Park is gonna look bot side. They do want to go prioritize this dragon. Now, Volley Bear does not have flash, and not as well as the ATK bot lane are all available. Jinx is now level 6. Could use a Super Mega Death Rocket here, but Not is going to clear out this red buff and does pick up the level 6 as well. The 2 level 6s there for ATK. They are preparing. They are not going to be able to stop that dragon in time, but Red Raven is going to be. They are going to be denied further. As the Maokai does drop Nature's Grasp, does connect to the Red Raven. Red Raven has no flash. The traps come out from Jinx. The passive from the Braum. And Jinx is excited now. She's running in hot. She's going to hit the Volley Bear, but the auto attacks coming in there. Zap will slow down and take down that Lux. ATK are 7-4-0 right now. And they were not happy with that first game. And they have made sure to try and solidify this early game in the second game. Really good gameplay coming out from these two teams. But seems like ATK, they hit a bit of a nerve with 5 Lonely Men. Banned out the Red Raven, so Red Raven is like 80% of their damage, but like Red Raven's, the bot lane's 0-5. Jinx has got such a huge lead, and now we see Kempton Park is going to be looking to catch out Not, and Not is in a bit of a rough situation here. It doesn't look like he's going to get out, so Caitlyn picks up that shutdown. By the way, Team Logo's wrong way around. Oh, feck. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I was meant to change them, but I forgot to change them. I got so, like, invested as we... Oh, gosh. That's not what we want there. But we're going to see a fight coming out in the top side. Pentademon is going to go in the fight onto Jetless. Jetless has no mana, so he's not going to go for that one. But now, Logo's on check. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. As now, Kempton Park does give the Hex Flash, forcing out the Flash from Slayer. And with Klax and Unique also roaming up until Saurus is going to hit by the Zap Flash. Lux ulting the wrong way! Pentademon! Not Pentademon, Tiltosaurus, bro! Are you okay, Tilt, bro? Do you need a hug? Bit of a rough one, ulting the complete wrong way. For some apparent reason. Maybe it was out of BM, maybe just missed. I don't know, but interesting ulti from Tiltosaurus. Tiltosaurus maybe tilt a bit. I mean, Ravens is gonna get tower dive here. Braum, they got so easy dive potential, plus the Ziggs ulti and the Sumega Death Rocket will be traded out for the Braum, but does not really matter, as that is just gonna be more gold hand over to the Ziggs and more gold hand over to the Jinx. Jetlust is gonna be going into a fight with Pentademon, but that is going to be a volley bear involved, and that's gonna be immediate flash from Jetlust. Misclick pretty much. Could be inclined to say that it was a misclick. Probably fat-fingered it, maybe instead of, like he just fat-fingered there. But now Kempton Park is going to run into Not there. Pentademon is going to be hot on the chase. But Not is going to make it out there. There is ultimate available for Zig, but San is it there? He does not have the onslaught. Pentademon is going to try and run back to lane. And boy, the big scary zombie man. But ATK do look like they're not really taking any prisoners this time around. They really want to try and assert their dominance early game, really put pressure on Raven. As that Jinx does already have a full Storm Razor. Hanmi will have to be facing the root there, but not... Oh my goodness, the root from Not onto Hanmi. But we'll be able to walk out alive as the damage comes out from the Volley Bear. Lux ulti comes in, will take down the tree, and Victor does just barely survive in the top side. Oh, but Super Mega Death Rocket gonna take him down, as that is now 2 kills for Klax, and Victor really underestimating this ATK volley. And you can't underestimate Klax and Unique. They are the dynamic duo. Lux Redemption Arc snipe. Good possibly see some Redemption Arcs, but then the Victor gets immediately taken down. Red Raven is likely to be threatened to be dived again. Lux is going to be walking in now. Now, Kempton Park is trying to hold the wave, but I just don't think it's very easy for a Lux Caitlyn to deal with the Braum Jinx. Like, Braum is just got so much protection, so much peel for the Jinx, and can really allow her to just let loose and get excited. As Jetlust pushing out the wave has got the Sunfire Aegis as well as the Maokai. Leandries is going to be picked up easily by Ziggs. That is also now going to be Storm Razor for Jinx. Now, very interesting to see that first item. Have seen it a lot nowadays. A lot of AD carries. Just adds a lot of utility. Happy to see the IE rush from Kate at least. Storm Razor rush on crit ADC always. Yeah, so like, then why is the Caitlyn not going to Storm Razor? We do look like there is possibly going to be a dive coming out as the Nature Guard does come out, does connect onto the Caitlyn. But ATK do not commit for that. They are just going to try and see for the tower. The tower is quite low. Lux will ult the wave, but they are not going to be able to get that tower. Final Spark clearing the minions, preventing a tower dive. But this does give a priority to ATK to start up the dragon. Going to be very comfortably able to do that. Most cost effective, gives most AD and attack speed plus force auto movement speed. As Sion goes with the onslaught, and that is a killing spree for Slayer, as he does get the tick burn with the Leandries. Second Drake going up to ATK as well. 4,000 gold lead for them. Red Raven gets hit by the zap. Makai drops the saplings. And they are going to be caught in the Jinx trap. A lot flash coming out from Bollywood is going to connect onto Notya. But that's not your priority target. Jinx does drop the Mega Death Rocket. Red Raven is taken so low. Bollywood has to drop the ulti as well. Ziggs does not have the massive rocket. But he is going to be there to chuck some bombs over. ATK are closing in hard. As Braum tries to go for that flash Q. But Braum will block majority of the damage. Will not die to Final Spark. And will be able to get back to Klax. As, oh, the burn from the Ziggs. And now Jinx able to get that last order off, but Caitlyn does get... Oh, no! Caitlyn! Raid Raven going for a bit of the BM onto Klax there. The auto did not crit, was not able to take down Red Raven. As this does give a bit more gold over to the AD carry, to the Caitlyn. Raven definitely happy with that performance as Unique is just going to try and protect Slayer, and Slayer, it looks like he is going to be able to get out there, not really in too much danger. Not will drop the Nature's Grasp, will connect onto Kanmi, but actually going to look to lock down the Volibear. A lot of damage going on from Not and Slayer, as that is going to be a full bomby center, but Kanmi really hard committing for this kill, is going to get flashed over. Slayer is still alive, but Not does look like he's going to pick this up, and that will be Not's 4th kill. And ATK 14-5. This Maokai pick been very, very good for ATK. Very good at catching out these immobile carries like the Victor and the Caitlyn. No mobility. It means very easy for the Maokai just to drop the ulti and go nyong and catch them. As Lux tries to drop the ulti just to clear the wave. Does not clear the cannon and one caster. Or one frontline, sorry. Okay, so for damage, yes, but components cheaper for early game advantage. Attack speed plus headshot with first order passive does so much damage. I mean, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I don't play too much AD, but I do trust your judgment. Oh, but we're going to see the traps coming out. Slayer is going to... Tildosaurus is going to be caught behind the traps there. Gonna have to walk away. There is no final spark this time to deny the tower. The 2 Mega Death Rocket not going to connect. The Ziggs ulti going to do a lot of damage over to Tilt. As now Maokai's going to be coming around. Going to try and drop the ulti there. The ulti comes out hot from the Braum. But Klax is going to survive just barely. But Red Raven is going to get by the Comet. Is going to get burned by the Leandries. And that is going to be Slayer picking up his 6th kill. Not is waiting for Kanmi. The root into the knockback. And it does look like he just wants to hand the kill over. But that's going to be the flash then from Kanmi. Giving it to Maokai immediately as now Jetless is fighting 3 members. Unique is going to be there, try and hit the passive, but does not connect. The auto attack is now landed. Ken Park going to look like he gets stunned, but will drop the ultimate to deny the stun. Unique is running away. Slayer is trying to fight it out, but Unique will lock down Kempton Park. We see not going to be locking into the Torso is getting taken out quite low. And that is going to be a dead Lux. While Pentademon all on his own. And that is 4 for 1. Not even, it's 4 for 0 in favor of ATK. IE components just too expensive to justify rush. I mean, I think Raven maybe was just trying to get that raw damage. He was really trying to just like, really just churn out the, churn it out in one go. Couldn't really get as much as he would have liked to, in all honesty, because he's a bit behind. As Cage, you should always be ahead and be in the position and get IE before the opponent gets Stormrazor and get you rolling into the mid-game spike quickly. So Raven kind of played this in anticipation that he could have possibly been in the lead in the bot side, but now he's going to have to deal with a high skating Jinx. As Unique is just going to hold that mid wave, really going to drag it out as much as he can, and the Pentademon's knockup does not connect. And Klax was able to pick up that wave very comfortably, pick up that cannon. So that is 1.5 items for the Jinx, 2 full items for the Ziggs, Maokai, and almost the Scion. But ATK looking very comfortable in the second game. Definitely know what their win condition is. And it's just to make sure that Raven does not get a lead. If Raven gets a lead, he absolutely annihilates games. But without it, it is very, very hard for 5 Lonely Men to look for a play here. Whew. It's very intense stuff. A lot of vision being dropped by Unique and Not. They are trying to just spot someone out. Pentademon going to be lying in wait. Jetlust, they are going to get spotted out. Kenta Park on the blast cone looking to hop in. But that is not even a first item for Volibear yet. in the end, it's not a huge difference. But prime points like Plax and Red, small advantage snowball quickly. If you're not ahead as early as K, you lose anyways. It seems like ATK also get the pressure for this next dragon. Will pick up the second dragon of the game. And they are going to snowball it forward. And they are going to be closer and closer to that mountain soul. As I realize I don't have the objective timers on, ladies and gentlemen. I think I should have turned them on ages ago. But yeah, so we are getting a mountain soul. We're going to have the herald is going to be up just chilling very comfortably there. So Bella is losing her mind behind me, if anyone can see. But this also does mean Rift Herald for ATK. They're going to be able to lock this up. There is a control ward on it, but Volibear is not going to be able to pick it up there. It's just going to clear out that ward. And immediately going to get a control ward out. So not going to give the Volibear any of that gold. But the Rift Herald will be picked up by Not. As Kami is going to try and defend his tower, but Ziggs will be able to pick it up. A lot of damage coming out there. Kami taking a lot of Leandri's burn, but there's a Ziggs ulti. Oh my goodness, into Nature's Grasp. Even the Super Mega Death Rocket came out. They really did not think Kami was going to get anywhere anytime soon. Is 1 in 5 on this Victor. Has not had too much of an influence so far. The Kemsbach Raven are going to be chilling in a bush. Tiltosaurus is going to be used as bait, but ATK do look like they're going to set up the Baron. They do have the ability to do so. Victor is dead, but does have the TP. So Not will be starting it up here. We'll be trying to bait it out. The Plax is going to just wait. And they are going to just turn off the Baron here. As now Slayer is going to just try and poke down Penta. Going to deny the jump there. The Bromwald is going to come up into the knock up, into the slow, into the stun. And that's his Plax picking up Penta Demon. Lux ulti is going to connect the final life binding, but is not going to be able to block it. As that is going to be Jinx taken down. Kenzabok tries to do so much, tries to do enough damage, but not going to be enough. Sound. He's going to drop the onslaught, going to connect directly onto Red Raven. And Red Raven gets taken down. Ziggs will lock down the Volibear, and Jetlast is hungry for blood. And it's going to look like they are going to go ham there, but Tiltosaurus trying to tilt the enemy, but it's so hard to do that when you're so far behind. Lux does not even have that first item yet. Well, they are like almost 2.5 items already coming out there, so there's going to be Nature's Drop. It's going to connect. It's going to be get hit with the slow, and Jetless will lock down Tiltosaurus. As the BM continues between these two teams. But ATK very dominant with that 10,500 gold lead. The only real person with damage is actually the Caitlyn with Infinity Edge Stormrazor.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
ATK have this Jinx, 2 full items. They got the... And almost everyone on the team is basically going to have 2 full items. I think the Scion is chilling on a lot of gold, but does have that... does have the Jack Show in base very comfortably. Kenzabok is going to walk into a Volibear. I mean, Kenzabok is the Volibear. He's going to walk into a Braum. And he is in hot pursuit. He is there. He's going to be chasing down Unique. He really wants to fight them there. He's going to keep going for the charge. He's running very hard. The Ornn is going to be knocked caught there. But Braum will block it. Kenzabok, there is no Ornn ultimate available. Big ultimate burned already for 5 Lonely Men. As they just greeded for a kill. Does give them pressure onto the Baron though. As they are forcing reset. Scion does have the TP. Ziggs does not. Not is going to be there. Scion is trying to look for a teleport angle. Is going to be there. 5 Lonely Men. They are getting desperate. The final spark connects, but Roots coming out from Not. It's going to get stunned up into the gravity field. Nature's Grasp connecting onto 3. Tiltosaurus staying quite low, but that's going to be getting shot down the Maokai. Jinx picks up 1. Scion picks up another. Jinx is excited. The flash forward from Unique. The zap is not going to connect on the Red Raven. Does run the flash, but it's not going to be the stun coming out there. As Klax gets excited again. Slayer is now going to be able to pick up his 9th kill there. And Red Raven is not going to be chased down. They do respect the damage that the Caitlyn can offer, and not going to go for the chase, but the flash forward from Jetlust. And Raven with a fancy feat, but that is a very tanky Scion. But Red Raven really played it well there. Bit of an aggressive flash from Jetlust. But it all is in the name of science. Now Slayer gonna be hopping over, gonna be sitting in that bush, and ATK comfortably, very comfortably 12,100 gold in the lead. If the Caitlyn dies, it's pretty much a free game, but See double TPs coming up from Victor and the On there. There are no TPs for ATK. They are not going to be able to get to this Baron in time. Oh gosh. And this is going to be a lot of prio available. It is taking down 6,000 HP. Raven's over the wall, but the ultimate coming out from the Ziggs. The ultimate coming from the Jinx. That's doing a lot of damage. Clax is going to be able to get the shot down as the volley bait does pick up the dragon. But you know, you see the Ornn getting the knock-up onto the Jinx, onto the Maokai. But the Jinx is going to kite this out, going to get the extra attack speed. And Ziggs will pick up another. Kentenbach has nowhere to go, has no flash. They pick up Baron, but at what cost? Oh my god, Bella is so cute. Bella is so cute. I mean, she's just having a crazy time in the back here. Okay, she's just having the ATK are going to have pride on this dragon. They do eliminate 3 members of the Baron. Raven is going to be able to get out with that really easily. Jetlust and Slayer can absolutely annihilate towers with that Demolish as well as the 6W. So that's very good side laning for them there. There's 11-0 and 11 for Slayer on the Ziggs. He is very, very strong. And the Infinity Edge is being built now by the Jinx. That is going to be a 3rd item. Last Whisper is already being picked up as the Unique does block some of the ultimate, but not saving much of Slayer's health. Is now not going to be yoinking away some jungle camps. Has got that Radiant Virtue plus the Force of Nature. Ziggs will lock up that bot tower. And now Caitlyn does get the Edge of Finality, which is the Ornn upgrade for the Infinity Edge, as the first ones are going to be coming out. Is this a possible way for ATK to get back into the game? Or is this going to be a bit more of a rough start for them? Was Xayah banned in 2nd rotation? Not that I'm aware, no. There was no Xayah ban. Xayah was not necessarily locked there. So it was very open. Xayah not good right now. Alright, well that's definitely good to hear that Xayah is a bit out of meta now. Because nobody likes dealing with a Xayah, especially assassins. Xayah is much better than Kate. I mean, arguably you can see why, because she just has a bit more safety, but like the Caitlyn pick from Red Raven may have been just one of his last comforts. Because he did not, because 2 comforts taken away from him, and there's no Lulu either, so forcing Tiltosaurus and Red Raven to play a little bit more unconventionally. 30-7, not even in the double digits for 5 lonely men just yet. While ATK have already slowly pushed back into the base. Multiple items have been picked up as the Jinx does finally have that Infinity Edge. Redemption for the Braum, and that is also going to be half a full Jack Show for the Sun and half of a Gargoyles. Wait, Nibble go Baron. Wait, Nibble got Baron, Keck W. Yeah, they got the Baron, but they lost half their lives. So the only person to another Baron is gone. Ziggs is top lane. That Ziggs is worth a very hefty shutdown for Red Raven. Does try and get it, but is going to flash away. Is not. Will be able to lock up the Caitlyn into the Ziggs ultimate, into the demonic burn. Slayer will be legendary, taking down Red Raven. Really good counter engage from the Maokai. The knockback into the redemption there from the Braum, who will be hopping in now while they've been having used ulti to get away. And team takes so much damage. The Super Mega Death Rock going to be locking them down, but not is going to be able to get the root onto Kempton. Jinx is excited, and that is going to Pentademon now, taking down Kami. Tries to get the burst with the ultimate. And Jinx is going to run away with extra music from excitement. That is going to be the flash forward, but from Victor, but not will be immediately taking them down. As now Tiltosaurus trying to do his best to do the tilting, but he is the one who is tilted. As ATK are going to get the ace onto the 5 lonely men. They are going to try and go. They are going to look like they are going to go for the end here. They do have the minions. They do have the Ziggs, and they do have the Scion. Looks like they are going to go for it. Okay, Red Raven is the one up to defend. It's going to be the immediate flash forward. Going to be sitting under his tower. Scion going to be going for that flash as well. And ATK have to back off. They have to be careful. Kenta Park is going to be there. It's going to need to. Maybe they can't end here. They're going to play it safe. Kenta Park is going for the engage. So we see the TP is going to be coming in, but they're going to be meeting over the counter engage. The one TP behind, but they just turned back on the volley bear. As now this ATK they're going to knock back Pentademon. Kami is going to get caught out. Pentademon taking a lot of damage from the Ziggs. And now Jetlash is going to be knocked up into a bounce party. And he's just going to take away Pentademon, and he's going to take away Khan Me. He's going to force them to fight. But the redemption now being burned there. And Jetlash still lives. Man's still living. And he's still living. And will finally die after what felt like an eternity for the Scion. But Jinx very comfortably with the almost 4 items. An item and a half ahead of the Caitlyn. Lux 2 for 10 for 5. The Tiltosaurus. Man's refusing to die. Man, Scion literally said no to death. And I was like, I'm not dying, bro. He just straight up said no. But now Clax gonna hop over into the pit there. Very nice for him. Well, Khan Me. He got his comfort, man. Like they didn't ban any of his champions. Even the Victor didn't have didn't be on the Aurelion Soul. But ATK just Hurricane on Kate. Okay. Well, did they make any changes? All right. So now ATK is just going to be picking up that final and 4th dragon. Does take him to Mountain Soul. So a very interesting pick there. But Sion saying no to death is law accurate, so it makes sense. But does this apply crits? Wait. When attacking, bolts are fired up to enemies near each target, dealing 172 physical damage. Bolts apply on-hit effects and can critically strike. Okay, so does it like apply to Caitlyn's pass? Like, okay, the Caitlyn's thing is no longer a crit, it's just an empowered auto. But I can maybe see Jin with it. But Braum's gonna stop the Ornhorn and Lux ulti coming out there. The onslaught will connect onto multiple members. The Slayer locks Raven down with the ultimate there. Kensmore tries to get in the back line, but Jinx is excited. We'll pick up 2. Not is fighting Kami to the death here. Jinx is excited. Still excited, and there's going to be a golden victor. But that is not going to be enough for 5 lonely men. As they are going to go onto the fight for Tiltosaurus. They are going to commit for it. A lot of damage coming out onto him there. But that is going to be GG. Well played. And ATK bring the series to a tie and make it 1-1. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. ATK picking up game 2 and taking us to a possible game 3. But are we going to get the game 3 tonight? I don't know. We'll have to get some confirmation from everybody here. But so let's get the predictions out. So ATK peeps, you'll keep your points, and Nibble unfortunately lose them. So Nibble won the first game, yes. So it is now 1-1. It is even, but we all do know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. We don't get best of 5s out here. We only get best of 3s. So we are going to be whipping out the silver scrapes. Just need to find it on this playlist. As I get a hydrate. Okay, I'm going to take us to a small break. 5-minute break while I get some water and all the players sort their stuff out. So I will see you all shortly. But while I'm there, enjoy some silver scrapes. And I'll see you all soon. Hello, everybody. We are back at it again. I'm trying to fix chat, but chat seems to be having a mind of its own here. Like, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. So, okay, so I'm just refreshing the browser source because it's, so you can see chat, but, we got ourselves a game 3. It's definitely something that I was expecting. I'm very glad that we're getting the game 3 rather than it just going to a simple 2-0, because best of 3s are always entertaining and always fun, and love to have them on the stream. But I do have a song that I have to play. It was a requested song, but so they are just trying to sort situations out. But I did get a song request back here, so I'm gonna go grab it quickly. So it was from the Academics 4 a.m. Alright. I said Super Scrappies, so let's go the Academics 4 a.m. So is it the Academics or New Academics? So it's if I search the Academic, it's the Academics at 4 a.m. So I'm just gonna search the song name. So I hope this is the right one. Alright, let's get to play him. This is kind of a vibe, actually. I just need to like do something quickly. All right, so it looks like we are going to be getting into game here. There are going to be a side switch, so now there's going to be Nibble picking. They're going to pick the blue side, while ATK are going to be taking that red side very comfortably. But it does mean the bans are going to probably stay the same for ATK. Not going to really change anything going into this final game. And like, hopefully we can get into game started. Brings back memories of the crash car burn days. All right, so okay, open for them back in 2007. Coolest rock stars in SA. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Sheesh, well done, man. But now now we are going into the final game, so it does mean we are going to get some more League of Legends music going forward. So, bands coming out there. But alright, so we are going to be looking forward. That's going to be seeing the Aphelios, the Maokai ban. Ziggs will be banned away, so Wukong, Akarthus, and the Ziggs were big problems. But that is game 3. This is going to be a gentleman. What is going to be that ban? They are going to ban away the Lulu, but the Senna is going to be left up. So, do they give Red Raven the Senna? Does he pickets in this game? Do we see the Senna special for him? Or are we going to see him something else, unlike the Varus or possibly the Caitlyn again? Very hard decision to make on what's going to be the prio. Don't see anything. What is it going to be? It's going to be the Victor. But oh no, they've made a mistake. ATK, the center is open. Are they going to force a center pick onto ATK, or do ATK know that they're gonna play the mind games? Are they gonna give center to the hands of Unique, or is it going to be the Jinx once again? No, Caitlyn, please not. Sejuani is going to be hovered. Is it going to be the Sejuani? It is going to be the Sejuani pick there in the jungle. And wonder what that is going to be. What is going to be priority here? The Senna is again still available for Red Raven. But this also does mean that there's plenty of availability for the rest of the ATK. Ziggs and Karthus not available. But then the Wukong also. But Milio is open. So Milio will immediately be locked in there in the bot lane. It is a very common pick for Unique, and he has not lost on it just yet. So this is 100% win rate Milio on this stream. But Jinx is open. Yeah, so he's got to decide between Senna and Jinx here. Is he going to pick Senna? Is he going to pick Jinx? No, he's going to go pick for the Cogmore. So that is going to be the hyper carry Cogmore in the hands of Red Raven. And they better see Blitz from Tiltosaurus. I mean, do we want to see the Blitzcrank, or would we prefer to see like another hyper carry paired up with the Cogmore here? Not sure how likely that is going to be, but that is going to be the set. Like Cog without Lulu or Milio, interesting. So that is now going to be the set biggest Milio counter. Carry me to better days in the wings of the Red Raven. I mean, Red Raven, we have seen Red Raven on the Cogmore, but the Milio first pick kind of probably set them back just a little bit. The Lulu is not available, so curious to see what they're going to pair it up. Could possibly see the Janna. But that's going to be Lucian. They have gone full early game here with the Milio Lucian. There's going to be a lot of burst in this bot lane. Really going to shut down the Cogmore early. But Janna ban incoming. I mean, I would not be surprised if we saw the Janna bans, but we are probably going to see more of those jungle targeted bans there. Maokai was taken away, but there are still rooms to ban there, as that is now going to be the Braum ban. No Cogmore Braum down there, no defense utility, so there is a possibility that ATK want to go for the Ornn here. They do, because of that, Braum can block it very easily. So getting rid of the Braum can be quite easy, but that is going to be the immediate Ornn ban away. So no Ornn there. Maybe Soraka? Yeah, I mean, I'm very curious to see what Tiltosaurus has in store to pair with the Cogmore here. There's not really many hyper carry supports left. I mean, you could probably maybe go for the Nami, but a bit of a risky one, as then a Mumu is now going to be banned away from Kempton Park. The Volibear is up, so we'll not be surprised if that is just going to be taken in this next rotation. And then final ban is going to be targeting that mid lane, so that is now going to be Ahri. Gone and gone. No Ahri, no Ziggs, or Karthus for Slayer. So what are we going to be? Soraka is okay, but against a Lucian, Milio feels suicidal. I mean, definitely it is quite a bit of a tricky angle. As Raven, I think that's Red Raven or R4V. I'm just going to say Raven 4. But that is now Akshan. Now Silence Broken, stands behind Cog and presses W. But now Akshan is going to be picked up in the mid lane. Going to be looking to counteract that Victor. Going to look to roam more around the map. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an AP top lane. As now there's going to be the Fiddlesticks for Kempton. We'll shut down Million in team fights as well. Well, Milio in team fights. Now Silence broke. Yeah. I mean, I can back both your statements, but if I'm looking at it from a realistic, like a silver perspective, I just don't think, oh, it's going to be the Nami pick with Red Raven. Garen is going to be hovered, but we all knew it was coming. We know it's going to be an AP pick in the top side. We don't know what it's going to be. It has to be Mordecai. It's going to be the Singed is being hovered for a long time, but that is going to rather be the Kennen. So that is going to be a Kennen team for the Jet Lust, the top lane. That's Sejuani in the jungle. Akshan mid with the Lucian Milio bot lane. So Nami, pretty solid pick with a Cogmore, can really help utilize his attack speed and get that extra bit of burst damage on his autos as well as his abilities. So very good pick there from 5 Lonely Men, but will it be enough to deal with a Nami Lucian? Well, not Nami Lucian, we'll be able to deal with the Milio Lucian. Very, very good early game. Nami, Dolby was Cog Green, no daddy, not again, please. I mean, you're probably right, you have a point, you do have a point. But yeah, we are going to be hopping over into Champ Select, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to take us over to the full cam, and we are going to get predictions in. Get your predictions in, get your points in. Be sure to spend it wisely, please. This is game 3 between ATK and 5 Lonely Men. Whoever wins this will promote directly to the finals. Whoever loses this will have to go through the losers bracket. But be sure to get your prediction points in, ladies and gentlemen, as this is going to be an absolute doozy of a game. Barana, let's get some hype. Let's get some hype going on in here. So some real good hype. I don't know what this is the hype I'm feeling right now. So doing all in points on scaling. I mean, Red going for the Cogmore Nami scaling. The Lucian Milio can be quite deadly. You got to remember that. We got the moves. We got the moves. Hey, love it, hombre. Oh, thank you, Curator Cat. I do like metal, I do like rock, and all that fun stuff in between. So let's get the hype going. We got the bombs. We got the bombs. We got the. What's the song's name? Okay, so drop. It is oh, there. I know it's not very clear, but I'll hold my hand over like. Oh, chat. Actually, I've got something to show you. So I got something new. UK Drummond next up. Electric Callboy. Hyper. So I got something during the week. I got my new tattoo. And I haven't shown chat yet, but I showed on some social medias, but I got a deconstructed lightsaber. It's to match my other Star Wars one. I have my small one here, but like so yeah, getting the second one. It's Anakin's lightsaber. It's black along here. It's got the blue little crystal and the hilt and everything. It's still healing. It's still somewhat new, but I am making sure it looks good. But you know when I was in the Valley Beach light, where I believe. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting on top in the Valley Beach alive. Leave. You had to fade away. And then we fade away. Never fade away. We got the moves. We got the moves. Yeah, we got the moves. We got the moves. All right, we've got the hype, ladies and gentlemen. But now it is time for us to hop into game here. So it is going to be game 3 of this best of 3 series between ATK and 5 Lonely Men. I am going to quickly do this while you guys are all watching and try and pretend no one is watching. So all in on the hyperscaling, but we do see Slayer. Okay, so I want to put some emphasis onto Slayer real quick. So Slayer here. So wait, there he is. Slayer has gone for the first strike. So he is going to go for the Static Shiv one-shot build on Akshan. And it has been quite prominent since the recent patch changes, but going to be a very interesting pick from him there, as it's going to try and get that one-shot, two-shot pow from onto Red Raven. And definitely excited to see if he's able to pull it off. But a lot of points on the line, so that is going to be just about 15k. Because my headset has now... I have since unplugged my headset chat. I can't hear a word that's going on. There we go, headset's back.
Minions have spawned.
There's no early game shenanigans on either side of the map. 2 first strikes in this game. As a first strike enjoyer. Love to see it. Hey, I love you too. But I'm the winner. I'm the winner here. Just saying. Just saying. But now we are going to see very early, late, good, solid laning for ATK. They're gonna have the Nami. They're gonna have the Lucian Meteor. So level 2, we are probably gonna be seeing some hard push there. The first strike is going to be disabled. More unique, getting some poke over the Silversaurus. Very early game from ATK. They do look like they want to close this out quickly. But, ooh, that damage from the Akshan. So much damage. There's now Red Raven. Does not want to play this early game at all, but Nami Lucian are gonna. The Lucian is gonna walk forward, doing so much damage to the Saurus. My goodness, the Milio W plus the cozy campfire plus the warm hugs as the flash forward into the auto, but that's gonna be the immediate heal. It's good. Oh, but forcing a lot of flashes. Now get the box gonna be there too. Flashing in from Cogmore. Flashes and heals used everywhere. Cogmore is on the chase. It's gonna flash forward, but Klax is going to fall to Red Raven. And is very easily able to pick up that first kill. Bit of an overstep from Klax there with that ignite, but was not able to lock down the kill. So that does go over to Red Raven on the cog, as he is going to... Oh, that's an argument that we'll have quite often. That's the only argument we're ever going to have, okay? But now we are going to see a gang coming in of Pentademe, and he has nowhere to go. But that big shield will do a lot of damage over to Knot, but Slayer will be there to answer it. But that's the first kill going up to 80k, and that will be evening up the scoreboard. As now Unique trying to get more poke out, but can't really do too much about it. Well, Red Raven only level 2, not really level 3 just yet. Mettlestate has dropped the effigy down the bot side. Slayer taking a bit of damage, getting caught in that gravity field. But that AP hard engage from Jetless is going to be really good in these big team fights when they try and lock down Red Raven. But people out here ready to make bank, that's for sure. As now the airy over the first strike for Jetlust or the Conqueror that is commonly seen in these canon matchups. The airy just generates so he can fully outpensel him, just drop those autos, get that extra bit of damage prop there. Not going to be too much to worry about there. But we'll get hit by the set and then immediately stunned and walked away. And even thinking not so favorable trade there. Well, Slayer is very low on the mana. Raven stonks going up. Well, you better hope so, sir. You better hope you didn't invest in cryptocurrency, because it may be climbing now, but you never know what can happen late game. There's a lot that Raven has to deal with here. He has to deal with that Sejuani. He has to deal with the cannon. Gonna have a lot of CC on his hands, and there's not really too much that can protect him. Alright, just taking it. It's a bit of just a bit of more silent now, but that is going to be the control ward dropped by Milio in that bush. I guess it's kind of just a spot out if Fiddlesticks tries to go for that early gank. Tiltosaurus out of lane, clearing out some vision, and Fiddlesticks is looking for that bot lane play. This is going to be Red Raven is going to be engaged on Sejuani. He's going to have to get the slow and almost going to get that passive proc, but he's going to have to flash away. Does not get the auto Tiltosaurus instead. There's going to be knocked away onto Kenton Park. Looks like Klax is going to go on the chase onto Fiddlesticks, and Unique will be able to pick up the kill with the burn. Very big misplay from 5 Lonely Men. Not exactly what you wanted to see there. ATK barely not able to get Red Raven, with the Nami standing in front, tanking that Sejuani auto. Victor ulti is going to be burned onto Slayer. Slayer does have the flash, but does not need it. More like Kennen and Surge have to deal with getting ulted away by Set and trying to pass Fiddle. Victor and Nami ult. Scam. Man's coming out here with the stickers. The Pepega stickers. Oh, wait, are these your new and improved stickers? Strange. Because they look amazing, by the way. Look muy bueno. But with the first gold going over to Akshan is ideal as well, because he's going to be looking to go for that early burst. Nah, not yet. It's Rat.IL stickers. Oh, the stonks, the scam, and this. Yeah, I see it. But because I know you were getting emotes done, and Dusted. I am also looking to get emotes done. I have. It's just been a bit of a chaotic last couple of days, but I'm going to be commissioning them soon. I have got an artist in mind, and I think she is in chat now. Correct me if I'm wrong. And should be commissioning those soon. There's now more trades coming out from Akshan onto Kami. A lot of bursts from Slayer. The first strike really coming in handy there. Really able to get that damage off. And now, but Fiddlesticks is also going to look for more of those late game team fights. He's also picked the Lost Chapter, so he's going to go for either the Leandries or the Luden's Tempest. Zero definitely holding his own under this tower, really forcing the Victor away. Doesn't see if there's going to be the flash dash support already from Klax there. Ooh, but can't do so much damage. Slayer taking the tower shot. But now we are going to see Fiddlesticks is going to be making his way bot side. Wants to go for the gank, but the Lucian, but there is the question mark things coming out. Fiddlesticks does have level 6, is going to catch out Unique, but the immediate cleanse onto Klax there. Klax is going to burn the flash, not going to die to the Fiddlesticks. Spear Storm, Crow Storm, sorry, won't make it out alive, as that is no heal, no flash, no ulti for bot lane. And now there is Area the Milio who has the flash now, can really escape. Fiddlesticks rushed that level 6, almost immediately came bot, but now Sejuani is making their way bot. Bobble does connect there. Sejuani is now bot with the ultimate. Fiddlesticks does not have that engage anymore. Kempton Park might have to back out of this one. As now we're going to see Sejuani is going to get caught in the fear that Akshan is also going to be in the bot side. You see, it's 4 members of ATK down here. Oh, Victor is trying to hold the wave. Hey, it's Rachel. Welcome, Rachel. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. I know I missed the royalty game. I do apologize. I will. This game was also very pre-organized, but now see there's gonna be Black Klax going in hot. But that is now gonna be Fiddlesticks there once again, and Red Raven picks up Klax. Don't stress, Rachel. It's all good. All good. Do you know how the royalty game goes? Who wins? You're gonna tell me. No, I have to say I think you are. As much as you may think I am, I think you are as well. And just for you. Now Nat is going to be going in for the engage onto Kami, and the cup uppins coming out from Akshan. Not going to be doing too much over to him. The Sejuani does land the Glacial. And now it looks like they want to go for the chase here, but Genderpark does have the Crow Storm. And they really want to go for the kill here, but Pentademon has walked down. Fiddlesticks is going to land the Fierce. There is no flash for Not here. He's just going to try and walk it out, but Zach will use the pullback. So 1-1 right now. Who won and lost first and last? So first game went to 5 men, second game went to ATK. And now it is do or die, basically. Whoever goes promotes into the next round. But now Slayer is going to walk into 4 members of 5 Lonely Men. Oh, 1-1 right now. Oh. So Royalty versus XVG, so it's 1 versus 1. Oh, they're still going to... They are going to go for the dive onto Slayer here. But that's Raven taking a lot of tower. And I said Giovanni is going to be trying to lock him down there. That's going to be the slow with the bubble. Going to catch out Not, and they're not going to get Red Raven as Raven roamed up to pick up the kill. And now they have just rotated mids, basically. And now Fiddlesticks is bot. He wants to go for an engage down there. He is just sitting in... And that's not the real Fiddlesticks. I have been bamboozled. But they are going to go for the hard engage onto Khan. Me with Emilio. But Clack's taking tower, but the immediate ulti coming out, just saving him there. A lot of damage coming out from Jetlust. As, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the lane swaps just caused so much chaos. But that is going to be Karmi facing the wrath of the calling. Emilio flash for that auto, will be able to pick up the kill, but there's going to be a trade at 1-for-1. As now Pentademon gets stunned away. ATK still taking out even trades. Still 2 kills go over to the Emilio rather than the Lucian. Not exactly ideal, but it's still relatively decent nonetheless. As now Jetlust doing what range tops do and really making the Sets lane a complete and utter nightmare. As Justin against Mark did not opt for the first strike, opted for the electrocute on the Fiddlesticks. Very interesting take there. The first strike generally quite useful as he, in order for him to fully get his damage off, he has to be the first 2 strike, basically. And we see there's going to be a fight now coming out there. Lucian is going to be walking forward, but there's going to be the ghost drop by Red Raven. And that is now going to be no ghost for Raven in the future on this Cogmore. As Unique is just going to continue walking forward. Going to really put some pressure there. Fiddlesticks is bot side, but so is Sejuani. This is going to be another 3 versus 3. Fiddlesticks is waiting over the wall with the Crow Storm. But they do know Fiddlesticks is there. There's a ward sitting on the Fiddlesticks. He can't get the fear off. He is going to be spotted. Nami Bubbles coming in clutch. The Nami Bubbles are coming in absolutely amazingly from Tiltosaurus. Really making sure that his carry stays alive. As that is a 3-0 Cogmore. Fiddlesticks walking in the lane. Already looking for a fight, but Not is waiting very patiently. And waiting for us to walk in the bush, but did not do so. We see 3 members are rotating over. Fiddlesticks sitting in the bush as well, but it's going to be spotted by the wood. Fiddlesticks is going to get the jump forward. The Lucian doing so much burst, but then mere flash from Kempton Park. The Nami ultimate's coming out there into the permafrost. There's 4 members of ATK still remain. Nerve-wracking game. Making everyone wet SMH. Nick Wolf, you had to come out here with the wet jokes, bro. You can't just whip out the wet jokes and not make any more. But a lot of nerves, a lot of very tight game, very even game as well. ATK do start up this dragon and are likely to get it. But Raven and Nami are pushed up. Raven and Tilt do have flash, but now Milio, Clax are going in for the fight there onto Red Raven. A lot of burst and the healing coming out. Tiltosaurus doesn't know where to go, and Clax will pick up that first kill. Sejuani does not have the ultimate available. Tight, he says. Kappa. But Kempton Park going for some cheesy invade. Gonna be picking up those razor beaks very comfortably. Jetlust is going to catch Palm. He has nowhere to go there. The ulti slicing Maelstrom and Fiddlesticks ulti is going to be dropped there, but the comeuppance going to be able to lock down the Victor. Fiddlesticks just going for the suck, but is not going to survive. And that will be an instant revive from the Akshan. As there's going to be the immediate dash and he forward and the burst. And Red Raven barely survives. As now Nami will be there to heal him up, but this Lucian, this burst from this. Oh no! But Unique desperately tried to get some of the shielding and healing off, but wasn't able to get it off in time. That is 3 assists for Jetlust. Really doing a lot of work up in this top lane. Pentademon has already looked to rush that magic resist. And Red Raven just looking to farm. Is very far behind this Lucian, bear that in mind. As we see Storm Razor is going to be picked up by both Akshan and the Lucian. So double Storm Razor pickup. And I wonder what the meta physical damage champion is. Ladies and gentlemen. I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's Storm Razor and Serrated Dirk. Just saying. Now this is going to be the very easy reset for the card. More likely does have that Jinsu's in base. 1,700 gold, so that is going to be Ginsu's picked up, or Jinsu's, whatever. I'm saying it how I read it. So that is going to... Hana Storm Razor is just a good core component to keep. We see Klax is going forward onto Bentadim. Bentadim does not have any armor. The set does try and drop the W, but it's not going to be enough as Klax there. A lot of damage coming out from this Lucian. The Milios sets up Klax so well with that Shurelya's. But Fiddlesticks still gets interrupted. Not get there just in time. The stun's coming out. The Comeuppance going to connect into the Glacial Prison. Red Raven is there, but it's going to have to run away. Klax is going to get the help of the Ghost Campfire. And Red Raven is really trying to fight this here. Does drop the Ghost. ATK have taken that extra step forward and have pushed that dominance. They are going to likely go take this top tower down very comfortably. But Milio Lucian, mark the words, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very strong dynamic duo in the bot lane. Can permanently proc that Lucian passive. Can permanently keep him healed and alive. If not, is going to be spotted, going to hit by the bubble. So he will be out of there and out of sight. As now Klax continues to stay top side with Unique. As Siltosaurus will be joined by... Conmi's going to be walking. Oh no, but that's going to be... No. I said, oh no, like something bad was going to happen, but no, the Victor drops the E already in the bush. Just to see if anyone's there, and we'll catch out the ATK bot lane and jungle. Pentademon still struggling down here against this cannon, is 29 CS behind. But does seem like the Akshan is going for the Yomus. Wow, that is going to be Klax and Unique picking up some more tower plating. A lot of extra damage coming out there with the help of the Milio. And Conmi could possibly be one of the only hopes to kind of keep this game intact. The Raven is strong, just needs to survive. But if Kami cannot get out of this lane, it's at least a little bit positive. It's going to be rather tricky for him. But now Not is going to be waiting for the gank. Slayer is invisible. Kami is until he anticipates this. He's not going to see this coming, is he? Kami needs to be very careful. Going to see the engage coming out. Sejuani going to go for that flash. Going to go for that ulti, but it's going to immediately flashed away by the Victor. So no flash for him. And there's not going to be any commits from either side. As there's also rapid fire cannon picked up by the Lucian, but a lot of bursts coming out from Klax. Fiddlesticks will be spotted over on the Razor Beaks. Clearing those out. As he does go for that Leandri's pick. The Yomo's Ghost Blade is now picked up by the Akshan. Is going to be going up that top side. Has got an extra bit of movement speed to get there quicker. And is going to be looking for that one shot. So I'm curious to see what... Let's take a look. We are going to see if it's in action there. Oh, the burst! A Slayer swinging the wrong way, but now it's going to drop the Yomus there. A lot of damage coming out there. And that is going to be the Slayer bringing up the shutdown onto the Clogmore. This burst with the Yomus and with the Storm Razor. Very good for the Akshan. Now that is going to be second drink for ATK, but that is going to be the immediate Rift Herald straight out for the 5 Lonely Men. And once again, it's... ATK are playing this very calmly, very smoothly. They definitely know what their strengths are, and they know to play around them. The Akshan 4-1, Slayer strong once again. Unique is going to be 203, is going to be likely building into what I believe is the anti-heal item, just to give the Lucian as much capability as possible. Well, Gemna's going to get some more poke onto Penta, who's also yet to build an item. They got some members of ATK got 2 full items, but players one-shots people. And then what does Zed have? Zed has a Negatron cloak, pickaxe. He's playing the biggest game of Build-A-Bear in his life. Well, so it's going to be the Tarbies that are going to be picked up by the Nami. Not really showing too much respect to the cannon. But now that is also going to be the Abyssal Mask that is going to be picked up for Not, rather than the Sunfire Aegis, because there's a lot of magic damage with the Victor, Kog'Maw, and the Fiddlesticks. Only going to be doing magic damage, basically. As they are closing in. Fiddlesticks has got the clone there, but is going to be immediately spotted. Wards are going to be cleared out. Going to be dashing forward, clearing them for free. The Merc defensive boots coming out there for the Lucian. We see the magic pen boots coming out for the Akshan. Is good. That passive does do magic damage, as well as the Storm Razor proc does also do magic damage. So, from what I know, this build that Slayer has gone for is a build that was created by Yamato Cannon. He has been saving quite a bit. Drutut has been playing it quite nice. He's been having quite a lot of fun. This looks like there's going to be the fight coming out. There's going to be ultis. There's going to be lots of things being thrown there. They managed to force the TP out of the set there. Force that Rift Herald. This is exactly what ATK wanted. They have all their ultimates up. And this is going to be relatively free for them. Fiddlesticks does drop the Crow Storm, but does not reach. Again, ATK baited out these core ultimates. Fiddlesticks ult's gone. Nami, Tidal Wave gone. This is very free for ATK. Akshan looking to possibly either pick up that bot tower or to catch someone out with that flank. Has got flank potential. This Penta team is going to be walking in there, but that's a lot of burst damage. Akshan kiting it out. Going to get hit with the burst, but the Penta team immediately going to flash. But now this does take ATK to that top, so they are going to be committing to that Baron once more. Jetlust is trying to get rid of them as much as possible. ATK do look like they want to turn away from the Baron. And Raven is taking so much damage, and then it's going to be the Ignite going forward. That is going to be the slicing maelstrom onto 2 people, onto 3 double kill for Jetlust as he walks away. There's going to be the flash forward from Milia, flash forward from Klax, and they're going to hit with the Nami bubble. Ken's trying for his life, but the autos are going to come over from Klax, and that is 3 members of 5 Lonely Men gone, and that is going to be the easy Baron setup for them once again. Now again, they can't play, they're not playing this as well as they could. The Victor, not very strong. Fiddlesticks uses ulti very early. Set goes in ham, trying to take down, not take him out of the pit. But that set does no damage, man. He has just picked up that Gold Drinker. He is so far behind. You really cannot contest the amount of damage that ATK have. And this does look like it is going to be a very easy Baron to take for them here. And now Slayer wants to look for more. He's going to look for the burst. The damage! And now, but did maybe overstep his welcome a little bit there. Not going to get caught up by the... Oh my goodness. Red Raven dropping the ulti, but not going to be sidestepping that one. As Slayer does get taken down by the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw does pick up a very nice, juicy handful of gold. Check Discord after this game. Alright, well, I'll just... We'll do, Matt. We'll do. Just send me the stream name. I don't really have it. There was actually a team fight there that I missed. Oh, fuck. Team fight was missed there, but another double kill coming out from Jetlust on the cannon. 404 with that Rabadon and that Proto Belt. 5 Lonely Men are really trying their best to maintain this. They really want to keep Red Raven alive, but it is not working out too hard for them. As that's going to be the Permafrost connecting, as well as the Glacier Princess. As the Jetlust picks up one, Jetlust picks up another double. Red Raven is tying this out, but is not going for a bit of the BM onto Kog'Maw. The disrespect coming out from not there onto Red Raven. My stonk's not looking so good, boys. The stonks, it looked like you invested in some cryptocurrency, Mr. Strange. But Akshan going in for that burst. Oi! Where did he go? Akshan build looks kind of nutty. I'm not gonna lie. Any Akshan players out there? This build looks kind of wild, but PM looking juicy. Looks like it's definitely a very insane set of PM there. But Kenan does have the does not a slicing measure. It's gonna go in for the final kill there. Penta team tries to drop the W, but Akshan picks up the double. Fiddlesticks does have no R. Well, does have R, but it's not going to be able to pick it up. Because now that's going to be 3 dragons over to ATK. Fiddlesticks is just waiting. Well, was just waiting. Now he dead. Now he gone. And ATK are gonna, there's going to be Slayer going through the spinny spin. The PM coming out from Slayer. The tidal wave is dropped. Cannon is going to get caught in it, and Kog'Maw is going to go for the chase, but the Meteor will knock him back. Slayer is hiding in the shadows. While Klax is just picking up a raid. He's very comfortable just to pick up the raid. Knows his team are not going to do anything stupid. As that is a very comfortable 12,000 gold lead. But a lot of bursts going out from Akshan there. Fiddlesticks is knocked down. Pentademon Destruct go for the chase there. Is going to grab the ulti, but is going to be knocked back. The Slicing Maelstrom going to slice him up. Red Raven is there. Evolution will be able to drop that first. Raven's just trying to stay alive, but cannot escape. As the comeuppance now will be dropped. The Lucian ulti, Nami ulti. I mean, Lucian and the comeuppance will be dropped. Still Source running for his life, but Klax, he is very out of it to get this kill. He has Flash coming up. Does look like he's going to go for, and is going to get still caught up by the bubble, but ATK are going to go for the end of the game. You've got Mastery 6s flashing out left and right. Tiltosaurus is just going to die to the wave. A lot of BM there, dashes away. Kanmi's the only one left, drops the ulti onto Unique. Takes so much damage from that cannon into the stun of Fiddlesticks. Will go into the Crow Storm, and Akshan will be just spinning away. And that is GG, well played, as ATK take the series 2-1 with a massive comeback. All right, let's go back to here, ladies and gentlemen. So I can look at a bit more of the damage, but ATK coming back with the 2-0 like reverse sweep, and now Strange is kind of regretting his stonks investment. A bit of a sag there, but that is now going to be ATK coming out with the dub. Very well played to both teams. GG, and the reverse sweep came in hot. Unique, superb on the Akshan, superb on the Milio, my man. Absolutely clutch with those ultis. They got it. Like, I guess I know who to come to for who to come to for Milio help. They're known for it. I mean, I know obviously you guys are, and then Strange is financially ruined. And it's slow, but very well played to all the players here from ATK as well as the 5 Lonely Men. It was a very interesting series to cast. And my goodness, that Akshan build Slayer looks kind of fun. Looks like a very fun build, eh? Like the one-shot capability of it looks mental. And then Klax, oh my gosh. Really did not make Lucian look like an early game champ. Made Lucian look like he was just an all-round champ. Asked not for post-game interview. Actually, yeah, let's give that a go. Okay, let's hop in. Let's try and get Not in here. So, Not. Okay, so tell Not he needs to meet me in the casting room on the Era server. You need to tell him to do that. Okay. Because I don't know where else I can realistically meet him. But but wherever the Era server is, Not, please come find me. Or where can I find you? I can't even find it on the. Oh wait, I'm just trying to figure out what server I can look for you on. Is it on the Yuko server? No, not that one. Wrong servers. A lot of wrong servers. What was the score? So one was X4G versus Royalty. So Link. Oh, I thought you were on the server, but I'll drop it to you. I'll drop the invite to the casting room, but it's just going to be the general invite to the server. So anyone who wants to hop into the last time, well, not to the Era community server, you're more than welcome to, but this is mainly for Not. So Not, hop in there, and I'd like to chat with you. Let's get some music on, some background vibes. Okay, so what should we get for the background vibes? There we go. Okay, so the link is there, and I will be. Hey, it's the man himself. Nice to have you here. So, how are you guys feeling with that reverse sweep? Yeah, I mean, I think there wasn't enough respect shown for Red Raven in the first game. Like, it was just. I mean, like, yeah, like that's kind of what you do. You have to allow that. Not just muted. Then Discord's not working. It's not picking you up. Just give me one moment while I fix this. So, where is it? It's supposed to be. It's supposed to pick you up, but for some reason it's not. It's not. Just speak for me. Let's see if it works. Okay, it's still not working. What the hell is wrong with this? Yeah, so we got Zypher is crying now. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Like I've set it so it's picking up the. So let me actually close that and then open Discord again. I might just enable Discord audio so like it just picks you up anywhere. Casting room. So speak again. Okay, this is annoying me. This is gonna annoy me so much. So I'm gonna pause my music. No, just speak now. See if it should work.
Hello.
Okay, they can hear you now. They can hear you now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they can. I'm watching the audio now. Guys,
Okay, awesome.
Can you hear him? Because I've got him, his audio is all working, all good.
Perfect.
But yeah, so let's reiterate some of that again. So you guys are very used to this whole comeback angle. Oh no, they still say they can't hear you, bro.
No, seriously.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. This is all broken. This is so broken. Let's move to a different room. I can't move it. Let's go to the just lobby one, if that's fine. It's in general. It's just like directly below. Okay, cool. Okay. Take 2. Now I can just select the room probably. Let me restart my Discord or like add the audio again. So let's go to full cam. This is scuffed interview, bro. Scuffed interview, best interviews. I think maybe my Discord or the whole thing just died. So I'm trying to just fix that. Maybe OBS not capture Discord. Scuffed interview like that first draft. Okay, you putting salt in the wound, bro. So let's add source. So that's the wrong source. Okay, I've been still trying to play around with this new software since Riot gave me all their fun stuff to play with. But application capture, add source, new source, add the. So there we go. Socials. This should be the right one. We're praying here, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Can you speak for me?
Hello.
Hey, we can hear. Can you hear him? Because I can hear him. I can hear
Bella.
him. Bella. She's just putting her butt in everyone's face. Oh my goodness.
Okay, they can hear apparently.
Yeah,
so
they can hear you now. Okay, so now we can continue the proper interview. But so I saw like in that third game, in particular, there was quite a lot of BM involved. It looked kind of funny on my end.
I mean, Tilt was laughing from game 1, and then like the laughing kind of quietened down in game 3. So I mean, I think he just passed it over to us, you know.
Yeah, like I saw there was a bit of the Lux BM in that first game, and I'm like, I feel like Tilt is gonna really regret that.
Yeah.
And it looks like they paid the price. But now, with you guys advancing over the grand finals, do you think you're gonna face the 5 lonely men again?
I mean, no matter who we face, no kiddo, no win. So it doesn't
Ooh,
matter.
okay, sheesh, man. You guys are confident.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Kiddo may even pop up for a game in the finals from our side. So.
He may just win the championship on 2 different teams.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's definitely going to be quite interesting. Get a little bit of revenge, if you will.
But yeah, shit. It was a fun series.
It looked like a lot of fun. How has the meta kind of like affected just like the general champions you guys have been liking to pick?
I think just AD carry is kind of like a weird one because like I think Brett would have been nice on the cog because cog passive does more damage now, and he likes to die a lot. So yeah. the like, cog in that game 3 would have been nice, but then Raven took it. But John, like the meta's weird because Jinx isn't as strong as what she was patch before, and we usually just like default to Jinx.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
Rage Blade meta.
like the meta is very much rage play orientated. Like I know like Varus has been picking up a lot of steam, Cogmore, Vayne as well, but Vayne's builds have been kind of all over the place because some people are building crits with Essence Reaver and like Yomu's and all this other jazz.
Yeah,
But then one thing I also wanted to point out I saw was Slayer's Akshan build.
you mean Ashkan?
Ashkan, yes, Ashkan, the Ashkan build.
Yeah, people are sleeping on that Ashkan pick, man. Sims is like go to Ashkan.
Yeah, I'm like just looking at it because the if correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the Yamato Cannon who came up with the initial Akshan build.
Yamato's death, I think.
Yamato's death. Sorry, I'm mixing two Yamatos here.
Two of them up, yeah.
But the build looks interesting. It looks like it's a lot of fun. Like I'm trying to find champions that can really abuse the new energized buff that everyone's doing. I've been
Yeah, he was just assassinating everyone.
But I've been asked by Kiddo to ask your opinion on Mordekaiser.
Yes, it's the most broken champion in the game. It's broken in Brazil and it's broken in South Africa, I promise.
What makes you think it's so broken?
Because he's like a predator, man. He like pulls you in there one-on-one, you know, into his dungeon.
It's just,
And then,
you can't really do much about it at the end of the day. And okay,
yeah.
so what else is so some people are saying Silas is fast-legged, like Unique is saying Silas. Like
Yes,
what?
yes.
Like I don't know what's going on there. Does anyone have any questions for Not here while we have him? Seems like Cookie gonna main Mord then. Have to agree on the Mord. Fuck that guy. Yeah, so you're not the only one who thinks he's super broken.
I think no, and Maud's not uber broken. I just think in the SA scene, in like some situations, it like can be strong, but my team hate the Maud. Like they don't like picking it.
I mean, like we Jedlust. I haven't seen it too much for him, but it is quite common in the top lane just in South Africa because I know like Wabajaki likes picking it. I know a lot of the era teams also like picking it too. So it's also just a lot of people think it's the answer to Ornn. Like, do you really think it's a good answer to the Ornn?
Maud into Ornn.
Yeah.
I think it's like average early, and then you like land up winning after an item or something like that.
All
I
right.
think that's how it goes.
I mean, I don't know too much about top lane either, so I'm kind of just trusting what I've been seeing on screen. But got a question from Hard Rock. What's your gym routine on Mondays?
On Mondays, yeah, it like varies, but tomorrow is going to be probably like push with a little bit of shoulders. So chest, triceps with some shoulders.
I mean, I think because I think Hard Rock's looking for the top tier gym routine from we got Nick Wolf saying, when are we getting the Lilia?
Yes. Never. Team hate that champ as well.
Team hates playing with Lilias?
I have to play tank or Brett runs it. You see there, pick Vi, Brett runs it. Have to pick tank.
They like
have to pick tank.
They hold you hostage. Like if you don't pick tank, we run you down.
Or I could go tank Lilia and then Brett like might not end.
Might not end. So Strange says is Wednesday's legs.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday's legs. But now then Floppy saying let's go Lilia. But so it's very interesting to hear like these kinds of champions that your team don't like picking because like some of them are quite powerful. Like
No, Brett actually says tank or AFK before the game.
Every time, like without fault. Okay, so we got someone asking, what's your solo queue routine? We're talking a couple of games a week, or not really into solo queue.
I think it depends, but you can play up to like I don't know. I think it like varies from day to day, but in like some days I can get like 8 to 10 games in.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I think on
Some
a good
days.
day, like I can like maybe push 7, and then I'm like, nah, I'm out, fam.
But then like there'll be like a week where I don't play solo queue at all. So I mean, I guess there isn't actually like a set routine.
Well,
So
yeah.
Oh no, wait, what? Yeah,
No, I was gonna say because I saw you. I did see you get Masters, but I see you did unfortunately drop out of
drop
Masters.
out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm playing on a Smurf now
Yeah, I
that
saw your match
I'm
history. It
playing.
looked kind of juicy on Twitter, hey?
Yeah.
But we've got Big Boy VP first on chat saying, "What's your favorite chess opening?"
Yes. English.
Like chess. He's saying what do you open in chess?
English opening.
No, like just like the game, the board game chess. Like what's your
Yeah,
favorite opening?
the English opening.
The English Open. Okay, sorry, my brain's off.
That's the name of the opening.
I'm sorry, bro. It's been a long day. So Master Chiefs League LP gains to the shitter boys. I'm getting XD'd and like my chat's not. They're not happy with me. I'm not experienced at chess, guys. Come on, take it easy, please. Um, but I guess like, what is your current with like your grasp on the meta right now with League of Legends? Like the changes, jungle items, not jungle items, but
And Jin's also like super strong at the moment. Like every Jin that I've had so far is just like stomped. It's basically just changes to bot lane really. Like I haven't seen many other changes to like jungle. I still just ban Belveth every game because
that's broken. Yeah,
yeah.
I do agree on that. Like the bot lane was always priority, and now they've made it more and more priority. But Hot Dog Zombie, can we talk over the royalty game? Okay, so I'll get it going if they're still in. I do think they are. So let's hop into that spectate. No, I can't in the lobby. And then let's go. Okay, we'll hop that in. But just in general, I don't like. I tried Kindred with the what's it called Ginsu's change, like just for the sake of it because they gave it AP ratios, and I was like, maybe it would be decent, but you just really don't deal a lot of damage. All right, so the Ginsu's, yeah, because they gave her AP ratios, they gave a bunch of people AP ratios that they didn't need, but oh, easily it's disgusting on Kog'Maw now. So we are into the royalty game. So it seems like the Millia Illusion is not just popular for your bot lane because royalty picked it up as well. Yeah, when I first thought of Millia, when I saw the Millia, I'm thinking like this is 100% just gonna be Illusion. I'm just waiting for the game to capture so like it shows, but it's not capturing. I just hope it captures, boys. And then, so no, I would go like second or third item generally. Yeah, Storm Razor Raised Blade does seem like, I mean, the item Storm Razor has so much value right now. It's so cheap, it's so good, like gives movement speed, gives attack speed, and gives that, it just, I think it's pretty good. And I can see why Jins do so well on it as well. Because it gives him everything he needs as well, just in general. And I just don't know why it's not capturing the game. My stream is dying, bro. Today it's just decided it's oh, there we go, we're in. I know I haven't changed any of the teams, ladies and gentlemen. The teams are still gonna say Nibble and ATK, but just gonna be in this action here. Well, we're just gonna have this action going, just continue the chats and not for a little while. Unless you have load shedding or you have anywhere to be. Alright. But so one thing I always sort of like bring up with you is if you get given Wukong, do you just consider it like you tell your team like, guys, it's over, we win? Yeah, just straight pick it. Like if you have a comp going and then you see Wukong's not bad, you're like, screw that comp, we're playing Wukong. Alright, so I just think, okay, I need to re-add the application audio because it's causing problems, but alright, we're back, but yeah, so Wukong just, I think right now is just generally quite strong pick. I've tried to pick him up here and there, but I still feel like I'm a complete noob. Not gonna lie to you.
Wukong, he's like pretty easy to play. You just gotta get used to his his auto Q animation cancelling with his ult.
Yeah, and I think a lot of time I use the W as a gap closer when, like, in some situations you just walk at them, hit them, and then if they flash away or they dash or something happens, you could just W onto them or use your E onto them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on what you're like fighting.
And then any other, like, I know this might be a bit of a tricky question, but any other pocket picks that are maybe tanks that you could possibly bring out in the finals?
Just maybe like a Zach Ramus.
I know Ramus is interesting right now. Like, he's quite strong.
Yeah.
It's like kind of under the radar OP.
Attack's also quite nice.
Yeah,
What
good
else is there?
Not so Nick Wolf. Okay, but Nick Wolf is asking on your opinion on Kane.
Oh, Kane.
Yeah.
In like competitive or just in general?
I think maybe give a bit of insight on both if possible, because I know Nick Wolf is like as well as Peanut. They like the Kane, they love the Kane to the point where I think Nick Wolf has not lost in the game except for that one instance where I think they played against you guys.
I think Red Kane in competitive can work. Like you do like a little bit early because obviously you want to like power farm. But yeah, Red Kane's good. Like good into tanks. He's pretty like I wouldn't say tanky, but he's got good survivability. And then like blue Kane, I think if there's a full squishy team on in like solo queue or whatever, is can be decent.
Yeah, because I know a lot of the Kane, they go red Kane, but they go this like Prowler's Claw build. Well, I think that's probably changed now. I don't know what it's like purple Kane where it's 80 or it's like full attack damage on red Kane rather than like a bruisery kind of thing.
I've seen that. You still have better survivability though. You got your like knockups. I think you get HP back from your ult when you're red Kane.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, so you do heal quite a bit from ulti, and also your like in general your abilities do heal you, so you don't really need to opt for like any Rav Hydras or anything. You can kind of just go with full damage.
But don't they still go Gore Drinker into like full AD?
I mean, I think that
or
might
do they go
be...
Yumus now?
I don't know. Like, I haven't seen many Kanes recently. I would imagine they would like to go the Yomus. But at the same time, I would also think Gore Drinkers maybe picked a bit more... It's a lot more reliable.
Yeah.
Looking at this game now, so they actually said Spooks is playing, and they picked Null this mid. So, definitely learning a thing or two from MSI.
Rubicon should win this. Just kill Diego.
Yeah, so XPG really did. So this is 1-to-1, so this was kind of the do or die. So I think, if I remember correctly, so whoever wins here
faces against Nibble. No, faces Nibble.
Oh, yeah, faces lower bracket.
Yes.
Alright, so they face against Nibble, and then whoever wins that will face you again.
Who won game 1? Or is this game 1?
No, so this is game 3. So they started around 8:30.
Oh!
But,
So they played 2 already, nice.
Yeah, so we're still trying to get the... So I don't know who won first or who won last. I think Robot can tell me on that, but...
It's first last time and then Noble. Okay.
Oh, okay. So whoever wins here faces last time. That's going to be a good game. I mean, either way, I would definitely want to see... I want to... Like, you guys are in the final again. I mean, it's no surprise. But what kind of teams do you think you'd be facing? Like, I know you've just faced 5 Lonely Men, but what do you think of some other teams?
Probably either Noble or Royalty. I mean, last time can sometimes pull an up. I wouldn't call it an upset, but like they can sometimes beat the teams that are expected to beat them. So they could land up beating Nibble even if they're having a good day.
Yeah, and if they kind of like really shift their focus, because like the moment I think what a lot of people figure is just ban out Red Raven, put him on something like not super comfortable on, so get rid of the Felios and the Senna, and then at that point, like, you don't even need to ban the Senna, you realistically just ban the Aphelios, so I don't think Senna is as great in this meta.
I don't know why they didn't pick it. We left the Senna open and they didn't pick it.
What I initially thought in the beginning is that it was like a bait. Like, you wanted him to pick it and then you had like an answer, or you were going to give Unique the Senna.
Yeah. Nah.
We've seen what Unique can do on that center as well.
Yeah, but then it's like Brett on Cho'Gath, and then that's like ish.
How do you beat that?
Yeah.
And I think this meta is just so focused around bot lane, and I don't know how I feel about it as like a jungle player. You kind of sit there like you prio bot all the time, but even if you just don't have a strong bot lane, it becomes so hard to just let them snowball the game.
Well, yeah, in competitive, it's like it's a little easier to just kind of leave camps and sit around your win con, but in solo queue, it's a different story, obviously.
Yeah. Like, I would think in a lot of your situations in this series, you guys, it was permanently like 3v3 involved. Like, there was almost always you were there when Dusty was there, or in this case Kempton Park. And I just think there's so much faith in AD carry.
Oh yeah, no, you have to. I mean, because if you look, I mean, I guess like Nibble had damage. I mean, like Seth does some damage. Victor obviously does a lot of damage, but yeah, you're like essentially getting 2 people ahead instead of just 1. So I mean, and like AD carry at the moment, I mean, Kogus is quite strong with the Nami, so can't risk them getting ahead.
Yeah.
Because Fiddle, as you said, was also camping.
Yeah, so they definitely had really put all their eggs into the bot lane basket. Like Raven was able to get a lead, but again, Slayer, that Akshan did so much damage, man. It's so stupid how much damage you can do with that item.
Slayer ran away with the game, yeah.
Like, I would not be surprised if we see that again. I really want to see it again because, like, I don't think it really reaches full potential. Oh, okay.
Definitely.
And then particular support picks. So I saw the Ashe was picked up for Unique. But
he'll just play anything.
I mean,
we might see the Cillian again. Who knows?
I'm definitely like, because I know he's been playing a bit of like, I've seen some of his Gragas in some of his solo queue, but I don't know how necessary like the Gragas support would really be in a team comp. You could really also just give it to you.
Or I think Jet. Yeah, you could like four-man flex it actually.
Yeah, it could literally go into every lane. Like, the Gragas is such a free flex, but obviously I'm not telling you to reveal all your hidden secrets yet. Just getting...
Okay, you might see the Kennen again. I think Jet played the Kennen quite well.
Ooh, yeah, I really liked it. I think like he put the set in such a bad position. Like, he was builder bearing almost the whole way into the game, up until maybe like only at 25 odd minutes give or take he actually had an item. And at that point he didn't really do much damage. Like, his W did like next to nothing over to the Lucian and to the Emilio.
It's true. Coming back to the jungle though, like Jarvan is something that isn't picked as much anymore. Like, he was like go-to pick at what, 1 or 2 patches back, and now I've been playing solo queue and I haven't seen any Jarvan.
Do you think he just like lost priority much?
I'm actually trying to think now. What did they change again that like pulled him out?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe like, cause I don't know if they maybe buffed his counters or if there's any change. I don't know. I don't remember if there were any item changes that necessarily affected. I guess like the item changes maybe were strong for one particular champion. That particular champion is strong against the Jarvan, so kind of just fell out there.
Yeah. I check his pick rates dropped quite a lot as well, and he's only 50% win rate.
I think. Oh gosh, we see. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at this game now. So Hard Rock's saying that a tough game for Royalty because the Pokemon is quite scary. But I don't know. I think Royalty have a lot of engage here. They like with the Norless, they can really just keep that front line going for the Lucian.
Cog is super far behind though.
Yeah, 1 and 4 with 2 items has not to do too much.
Once he has 3 to 4 items, then it becomes extremely difficult.
Garth is popping off again on the Viego. Really been seeing him pick up a lot of steam on that one. Like, we saw just one game casually and just 8 through 5 lonely men like they were nothing. So,
Royalty have to rely on like making a good pick with the North, otherwise I think XVG will take it.
like I think that's been a lot of what I've been seeing now, at least with old Spooks. He's been really just trying to go for the catches onto the Wukong. Because I mean, Peanut is I would say one of their strongest players. Like they do now, like they just put on the Wukong. Wukong take quite low. Now Lucian they take them, but now the Cogma was left completely exposed, and they can just run away with the fight now.
Blue team double kill.
Malphite was also very late to that fight. Malphite.
Like I think it was they just I think they separated. They left the Cogmore alone. Like the Lulu was dead, the Cogmore was alone, the Wukong was taken down very easily. I think they just end it. Got Baron, they got 4 members up. Like they just end this.
Yeah, they can.
Alright, well that means we are going to be seeing they're going to see Royalty continue their journey. That is the end of XVG's trials in the Mettlestate Challenger series, but that means we are going to be seeing them face up against Lost Time. Don't know how soon that's going to be, but you'll be having it on this channel.
Yeah, but now you have to interview Van.
Now I have to interview Van. Yeah, I'll go and interview. No, we're gonna have like a 3 interview. You're gonna join me for the interview with Van.
Okay, fine. Just bring him in, yeah, dude.
All right, let's get Van in here. Okay, so I just need to send him the Discord link, I guess. Just because I got them on the Royalty server, but I don't know if they're on the Arrow one. So
While you added pull in Hard Rock.
okay, I'll just invite we're just gonna have like a whole party here. Okay, so let's get Hard Rock. Okay, so there he goes. I'll drop him a Discord. I'll go to the Royalty one. No, they've all left. But let's get Vanzor in, wherever the heck Vanzor has gone. You're welcome. Okay, that's the right room. Okay, so I dropped it to Hard Rock. Hopefully he checks his Discord. And he's now looking at me like I've what you want.
What you want?
Well, I could get Garth in, or I could get Wabajaki in. Okay.
Get any of them.
I wanna come for interview. Okay, I'm gonna try get Garth in here. We'll see what he says, but now we're just waiting for Hard Rock to hop in. Hey, he's in here. It's the boy.
Hello.
All right, this is gonna be a very crowded interview.
Hello.
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 Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Loud and
Good
clear.
evening. What do you want?
Oh, I don't know. You just said bring him in for an interview, and like
Dude,
it's like not just thought it'd be a cool idea. Just get like 5 old people in here for an
Okay,
interview.
so not like seriously. At what level is my Pikachu gonna turn into a Raichu?
Yo, that's actually a good question. I think it's like 22 or no. You can actually evolve it whenever you want.
Okay,
With
okay, cool. Then
with
I'm
a with a
good, yeah.
thunderstone.
Thanks for the advice. I'll be seeing you guys.
But do you like are we gonna be seeing more of you, Hard Rock? Are we gonna see 5 lonely men in the finals again?
Well, that's the idea. You know, I mean, we're in playoffs because we're playing a tournament that we would like to win. So I think all teams in playoffs have a goal is to win. So yeah, I'll be quite happy to face ATK again in the finals.
That's
We've
that's
got
a
a bit
lie
of work
though.
to do now.
That's a lie. Though.
I played for a team that I wanted to like pull in better players, and then the owner was like, no, they just want to go for the experience. They want to have fun.
So that's when you say ciao.
That's what I did.
It depends. Like you get teams that are just for fun that enjoy the competitive stuff, but they just they don't care if they win or lose. But it always feels better to win. And then you got the try-hard teams that come there and their objective is to win. Like a lot of the era teams, Nibble, Royalty. Yeah, I think that's everyone.
Yeah, and like I'm just looking at Pentademon saying don't trust not gonna lie.
Yes.
Should we just get Pent? Like we should have gotten Penta in here. You know what? That's what we should have
I don't know
done.
if that's might violate every single terms of service.
On the Twitch.
Yes, sis.
Okay.
I mean, we saw him at Comic Con after party. Well,
Oh my. Okay. Well.
to get him and Peter in here, and they can start their singing.
Oh goodness. I wish I was there though. But I'll definitely. Are you guys gonna be looking to come for the Joburg one?
No, we don't want to see you.
Oh, you guys are so rude, man.
I'm
Well, I'm
joking.
going. I'm going to.
Hey,
I'm moving to Cape Town in July, so you can't escape me.
I'll have a headache. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We'll
but,
definitely get up to some shenanigans.
Yeah, and I've got a question actually from Strange. So he says, "Are there any new and upcoming teams that you guys think are good, like Order of Shadow and whatnot?"
Are they
Order
in?
of, Order of
Prem?
the Shadow disbanded.
Well, I think he just made it as like an example, but like
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, Order of the Shadow disbanded, and we picked up their jungler. Well, I mean, Nibble picked up their jungler.
You say we like you did, like you're there just recruiting people left, right, and center.
Were they a
Ye-
Prem team?
Yeah.
Yes, but I do believe
They
disbanded.
didn't like play the season.
Yeah,
Oh.
but so maybe I should have asked like a bit more specific. Are there any like teams you've been catching in the like in the Open division that you think have like really shown some promise?
Want to give this question to Not?
I haven't really watched any Open Division games,
+1.
if I'm being honest.
I mean, because we're gonna have. I think we've got a handful of era teams, which are like era. There's
Era
quite a few
family.
teams there. There's the era family in the finals.
I think the one team that's probably and not up and coming, but have really been consistent in terms of rosters and whatnot is obviously ATK. But I think Lost Time.
Yeah.
They've like gone from probably like a 6th, 5th place team, and I'm talking like 2016, 2017, to like a top contender now. And I think they've got quite a solid roster, and like their players have very good synergy together.
They were
So,
even
yeah,
lower. I'd say like 7th, 8th back then. Yeah.
yeah, like they were a team that it was just like okay, you're not worried playing them. Now it's like, okay, cool, proper prep for Lost Time there. And it's not flaming them, but I mean, like, it's just to like say how much they have grown and whatnot. I can't think of any other teams though.
Well, but that's just like I think that's the whole goal of working that division. So, is there a bracket this time? So Wham and QT is like asking, is there a bracket this time?
In terms of like, yeah, there should be a bracket on the Mettlestate website.
Zypher's asking me want to stream an ATK International tournament game on Wednesday. Who are you guys? What are you guys playing?
Aren't you walking a goldfish that day?
I don't know, bro. I think I could be. I don't know, but I would be interested. Who are you guys playing? Well, no, it was Zypher organizing all of this. Well, not. Do you know who you're playing?
It's definitely some international team. I think we ended top of our group or something like that. So maybe it's like a semis or something. I don't know.
All
What
right.
is?
Okay.
It's always nice when the players know the tournaments they're playing.
I just show up and play.
I mean, so the Belgian league. So
Is that Mareka?
gosh, Steve, it's Mareka Chad Costa.
It's Waiki.
Yeah, I don't know
It
how
is
to. Am I saying
Waiki.
it right? I don't want to butcher it.
Aiki.
Yeah, Waiki.
You finally
You finally got partner. Nice.
Hey, that's good to hear,
Hey.
man. That's very good to hear. Blast from the past with Zypher.
Wait, what do you play? What does she play? Age
Hmm.
of Empires.
Where's Roids? Okay, I feel like I'm a bit out of my depth in this call now.
Roids is a long past retirement.
AoE 4. I'm a pumper. I don't know what that means. It sounded oddly like
Age of Empires 4.
not if you were a chess piece, what would you be and why?
Definitely the horseman, the knight.
The knight,
I'll-
alright.
I'd be a pawn if the question gets directed at me as well.
Alright, I think
I'll
it.
scrap what I said.
So Whammy says, for fun, I check the SA20s now and again. Well, like I mean, I try and get as many of the games on here as possible. Obviously, there are a lot of conflicts, but I do my best. I am trying to be like a one-man army at this point. I'm trying to get other streamers, but I have got a surprise for stream here. This is going to be for the Open Division finals. Which I believe I'm going to be allowed to pass. I think I don't know. I hope I am. I have got someone who's going to be returning back to the scene. He's going to be casting with me on that one. I think Hard Rock might know who it is. Some
Is it
people
Hard
know.
Rock?
It's not
Is it
Hard
Hard
Rock.
Rock?
It's not Hard Rock. It's not Hard Rock.
Hard Rock might know who it is.
Hard
Is
Rock
it-
might know who
is
it
it-
is, but is it me? Is it myself?
Is it Roids
Is it Sheepy Resident Sleeper? Oof.
returning to the scene? Sheepy, yeah, because he left.
Yeah, he left the scene.
Is it
bro.
Roids? Is it Roids?
Is it Roids?
No, it's actually gonna be so he did a cast a while back. It's gonna this is the reveal for stream, official reveal. Is Grim
Is it
Piglet's
Jared?
gonna be joining me.
Who?
Grim Piglet's gonna be joining me. He did some of the original cast.
Who?
Oh, fuck off.
I'm joking.
No,
Yeah,
but wasn't he?
Okay,
Wasn't
sorry.
he was
Did
an
you see
analyst,
the-
wasn't he?
He was
He wasn't a caster.
he was a
Well, no,
caster
he did-
analyst
he
angle.
did season 1 for Mettlestate. I think I'm not sure about season 2. I think season 1 and season 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they did those ones, and he did it alongside Mr. Strangeson's Birth, who's in call here. So Randy in a blender, as he was known then.
Hmm.
So he is gonna be joining me for that cast, but it's gonna be cool. I'm curious to see
No,
what
that's
teams make
pretty
it through
exciting.
into that situation. I don't know what else I could say, Hard Rock, about anything further.
I don't know. You asked me to join.
I asked you to join, but I'm just saying for
Well, I
in
meant
Metal
to bring
State stuff.
content as well. Okay. Who do you
Um,
think wins Mettlestate finals?
Who do I think
Not
wins Metal
you
State
first.
finals? Not
Wait,
first.
what's the question?
Who do you think takes Mettlestate finals and how many games? What's the score? Realistically, not biased.
I think it's like 1-1, and then wait, it's best of 5.
I think it's best of 5.
Is it best of 5? Are they finally doing a best of 5?
Okay, we'll give your predictions for best of 5 and best of 3 because I don't think it's actually been announced yet.
I think 3-0 to Kiddo.
Is Kiddo playing?
You can.
Yeah, but then you lose Unique.
Ah, man, that's fine. Then Kiddo goes
Gonna
Pike.
Throw him under the bus out there. He moved all the way to
Boo,
Netherlands to
Plot
become
twist.
the #1 support in the South African scene in Netherlands.
Dude, plot twist. Unique's down on holiday during Middle State finals.
Ooh, I see what you guys did there. You're just gonna throw Simi under the bus and be like, "Sorry, bro."
No, me.
Are
He can
you-
play jungle.
are
Connor
you-
can play jungle. I'll just watch.
Kiddo replacing Notch in the final Kappa. Kiddo,
That's the only humble answer you can give. Anything else is just like screwing over your teammates. Okay,
Dude,
so
maybe.
you think
Yeah.
ATK loses 3-1? You say?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
But dude, what if Kiddo plays a game in each role, like one jungle, and then Sim sits out game 2, and then Jet game 3.
And then he plays like
Um,
Echo, he plays Silas, like he just plays any of his like 50 million champions that he plays.
I definitely think he's capable. I won't like. I think maybe support role, but if he plays like a mage support, like Brand or something, or like Volkos, where he can still carry.
Oh no, Unique
yeah.
would still be playing because he'd be in South Africa.
So,
he just
so
doesn't take
he's
the
here in
support
South
role.
Africa on the Metal State finals. That's
I'm
where
just
we
saying,
are.
hypothetically speaking, if he was.
Hypothetically speaking.
You know, things happen. Planes get delayed. Flights get cancelled.
Jeez.
Thunderstorms happen.
Whoa, Hard Rock, what are you playing?
Maybe he just spends an extended stay in Netherlands. That's all I'm saying. I am not saying anything else other than the plane can't take off. Let me just
Jeez.
let me just be specific. It's not after the plane's taken off. It just can't take off. Cool.
Or
We
or
clear
just
on
can't
that?
land.
No.
Land.
Whoa. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Yo, man is out here very close to threatening, like taking down a plane.
Jeepers,
Not
you know,
not taking down the
what's wrong-
plane.
This is what's wrong with the youth of today. They take one thing and they turn it into 23 different outcomes.
Are you sending Raven like IRL to like bring down the plane?
Yes,
I
dude.
don't even know where Raven's gonna be.
But it's
Ugh.
Thank you. I'm actually gonna hop off now because I know it's a bit late for me. I do still have classes tomorrow, but I want to
Are
thank
we
you so much.
expected to stay here?
I mean, you don't have to stay. You can pop off if you want to, but just to say thank you for popping in for the interviews, basically.
Is that what this was?
Yes, it was Hard Rock. Believe it or not, you were being interviewed.
Oh,
Crazy
well,
stuff.
thanks. It's been great.
It's been great, man. I'll see you around.
Yeah, but yeah, awesome. Cheers. Check you guys.
Check you
Cool.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much for coming.
Hey,
Cool.
Pikachu, Hard Rock. Yeah,
Pikachu, I can evolve it myself. Got it.
uh,
Thanks. That's all.
come
I needed.
inside it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to everyone who came to watch. The interview was a bit improvised, but thank you to chat for reminding me to go do that. So it was a pretty solid game, pretty solid series. ATK coming out the 2-1, and then Royalty coming out on top well as against XVG, and we'll face off against Lost Time this week. But thank you so much for everyone who came to watch. Thank you for all the follows. And Zypher, if you're still there, reach out to me about the international tournament. I would love to stream it. Just give me a heads up, give me a time, and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, other than that, from me, peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all in the next one.